What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Let's see where we're going. What are we doing today? 6th of... Is it the 6th? 6th of September. Fabulous. Fabulous. Good morning, good morning. Morning, Leslie. Morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Matty. Just sorting out. Morning, Teresa. Thank you for the follow. I just saw that. I'm good, Laura. Oh, I've had the weirdest dream. You know those lucid dreams where you're awake and alive in your dream? I kept going back into it. It was so strange. So strange. Oh, I can't get it. It won't go. You know how you get that? I haven't had a dream like that for a long time. I do dream a lot and I do lucid a lot, but yes, I've got to write about it because I want to make sure I've got all the details in case or when that happens. It was about men, a man. And he was dancing with me. And it was like, it was this feeling of, it was just, we were in love. I can't say it any other way. We were in love. But there was two men. And I think there was one man that was really big and, you know, like this. I like a good big man if I'm in a relationship. And then it was the same man, but different. He'd got, he was smaller, but not, he was still as tall, but he'd lost weight, let's say it like that. And we were dancing, but we were dancing together like smoochy, but it wasn't a place to go dancing. It was a hospital, big room where everyone had got a colostomy bag. No, I'm not laughing at colostomy bags, please. It was just the fact that I was in a room, all these people had got colostomy bags and they were talking to me as if I'd got one, but I knew I hadn't got one because I kept looking at myself and I thought, why am I here? What am I here for? And I couldn't work it out. But then the guy, when he was big, he kind of, we went through this wall and it switched into his business and then he'd got something else going on and something else and it was mind-blowing, but it was possible. Do you know, it's possible. So let's see what happens. Yeah, they were all very supportive of each other. So something to take away from that is the support that was offered. But I know the man was an in-love man. Somebody maybe is coming into my life, maybe not. But I don't normally have dreams like that and it doesn't happen. But I can't imagine where I'd be, where there'd be a lot of colostomy people, unless that's just... Because every dream has a quirk, doesn't it, that's not really true. And then the truth is in the dream. So, yeah. I keep sitting here and I keep thinking, well, if somebody told me that dream, how would I explain it to them? Yeah, we'll see. Let's see. I'll let you know. But I've got to write it. I've definitely got to write it up. Morning, morning. Morning, Karen. Is that Wales? Morning, everyone. A little bit later this morning. I don't quite know why, because I've done the same everything as I normally do. Right, so it's oh yeah, definitely Laura. There's more. I haven't told you all of it. It's too much. Thank you, Ems. Morning, everyone. I'm steaming up. Sun shining brightly here this morning. Nowhere near, obviously, as hot as it was coming into my room. I've still been nibbled in my bed, or nibbled before I go to bed. Yeah. Morning, morning. Do I look pale today? I was just watching this thing, I don't know if it's on TikTok or all over TikTok, where people, you know, when people use setting powder, I mean, I don't do makeup like that, I just slap a bit on and that's it, steaming up, and they're using foot powder. Then they're looking at the ingredients in the foot powder, and it's got the same stuff in it that people use for setting powder, and it's like half the price. Ah, that's good, Laura. Yes. Morning, morning. Let's go to MZ. Starting off, I am presence, I am love, I am the best. I am the best. I am wonderful. I am amazing. That's for M. I am amazing. I might need to get my fan out. I am amazing. And then do it with force. May the force go with you. May the force go with you. May you be forceful today. I have to get my fan, guys. Whoever. Oh, here it is. Yeah, may the force go with you. I'll just plug this in, it's down here. May the force go with you. It's like finding the force, being in the force, taking off with the force. Anything and everything that you can say with the force. With the force. It's not very fast. Might be on its way out. It's not as noisy, is it? May the force go with you. And then you've got the lovely hummingbird M. So you've got a good day ahead. May the force go with you, and I am shamazing, absolutely shamazing. I've got Crystal Pyramid today. I've got the Sorceress cards, and if you pay for longer reading, mediumship, and a past life. Other than that, it's a couple of cards. Now look, I've got no ring on or anything, and I have to do this. What's wrong with me today? That dream has sent me. That dream has. I lay there longer than I should have done, or I wanted to, because I was trying to work out this dream. So I was laying there too long, really. That's why I'm late, not done everything. That's it. Got my ginger, I did all that. D. So angel card for D, courage. Courage coming up. They're saying within the next 3 weeks there's something that you're going to need to be courageous about. Something, oh, thank you, Lulu. There's a necklace. I got these off this lady. I don't know if I really like them, and I don't know if I'd wear them all together. I've still got it sitting here. It's just got the same drop on a necklace. I might wear it one day, but I'm not into matchy really. But anyway, D, you're going to need the courage to go forward, the courage to do something, the courage to open up with something. This is where you are, but you need to be in this circle. The only way to get from here, A to B, is to release what you don't need. So all this is holding you back, and you're going to jump up into this one. You've got green growth, learning, moving forward, new things to come, good things coming around you, but there's something you need to do beforehand. But then that leads to your joy of being, joy of moving forward, joy of love, joy of growth is what I've got. And then you've got the hummingbird coming out also. That is in a pot of all these. So you have got the joy, the hummingbird. I would look up the spiritual meaning of hummingbird. It's really quite sweet. So that's M and Daljit. No, I don't read people that give me necessarily. People pay for readings. They pay for mediumship. They pay for a longer general reading. They pay for past life reading. But Other than that, I just go to whoever I'm drawn to. And people don't pay with gifts because I get about 1% of that, so it's totally not worth it. Yes, that's how I work. You are welcome. Good morning, everyone. You're welcome, Dalji. Must be your phone then, Leanne, if nobody else is saying it. So Orange Lily's asking if she'll get back with ex. The word that comes into my mind is no. And it's because you need to grow in your life. It's like there's something about the need to not be with your ex, and it's all for the good of you, for moving forward, for you to be able to grow in your life. Be grateful for everything that you've had, connecting to your ex and helping to move yourself forward, and grateful for everything that you've got now. And you need to find the love for self. That's what this card is saying. So to find the love for self for you is to be not with your ex. Whether they'll come back in the future, further future, I don't know, but I'm not seeing them coming back now. And then this is a little ice cream. So I don't know what ice cream is, if it's got a memory for you, or if it's just something that you like or you don't like. Yeah. So that's for Orange. And then I'm going to Lorna. Lorna, good morning. So we've got integrity coming here. Oh yes, Lulu, I feel. Lorna, this is integrity. You've got the balance, you've got your massive aura, you've got your dropping all your darkness here, which is the things from the past that are slipping away. Perfect for moving forward. I love that, I like it. And then Ariel with the butterfly transformation, moving forward, new things to come. And then you've got you and your soul. You're joining with your soul, connecting to your soul. You're starting to love your soul even more than you do today. So finding that love. And then live your rhythm. What words shall I tell her to that's on here? Purple and meaning to do it now. What does it say? Live your rhythm, but they give me words on here, and it's about allow the divine guidance. That's what I've got. Allow the divine guidance. So that's perfect. Perfectly perfect. Anyone wanting to be a subscriber, click the yellow star. And we have subscriber only on a Wednesday evening, 6:30 till 8. And you also get half price to some of my courses, and sometimes you get free access to courses depending on what I'm doing and how much it costs originally. So the next one coming up, the next one is on Monday, which is my spiritual development. That you don't get free for that, but you do get first month free. So if you click on the link in the bio, you will get first month free to spiritual development. It's an ongoing membership development program, and you can come and go as you please. It's entirely up to you. There's no staying. Once you sign up as the free one, after a month you will be automatically charged until you cancel it. And after the first free month, when you start paying, then you've got access to the past recordings. I couldn't get that out. Past recordings. And then at the end of the month, September the 30th, you can have half price, £22, for a 7-session not development, it's realignment. It's to get you in the space that you need to be. If you've got mental health, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, that kind of stuff, anxiety, depression, that will open that up and help you to heal yourself, is what I'm saying. So you get half price to that. This is for Choco wishes. Have a good day. Fabulous. So I did Lorna. Who else is there now? Let's go to Louise. Anything for me, please, Louise. So this is planetary cycles. So in life, everything is about cycles, isn't it? Everything in your life is a cycle. Monthly cycle, weekly cycle, yearly cycle, woman a cycle, man a cycle. It's all cycles. So you need to connect to your cycle. You need to learn to know your cycle. What is your cycle? Where do you go with your cycle? How is your cycle working for you? So much to do with cycle here. So I'm connecting to cycle. I need to know my cycle to be able to move forward in my life. If I'm just floundering and going from one thing to another and then notice that life is repeating itself, that's because I'm in a cycle and I'm not letting go of it. Joining together you and soul is very important. Soul is huge in helping you to move forward. You've got Zaf Kyle, and then you're joining together you and soul, and that's the next part of your life, really, joining together you and soul, realizing why you're here, making mistakes but learning from the mistakes. Look, I've got 3 joined together here for you. I can't even part them. Oh, I can. Yes. So you've got the salamander, which is all about adapting to your circumstances, and then you've got the snowflake, which is the unique self. So that's what you're doing, you're finding the unique self. And then you've got the little princess crown here, so being crowned the princess. How wonderful. Loving that, loving it, loving it. Then we've got Leslie, wisdom, the writings on the wall. Leslie, now you're being helped. You've got that little bit of gold there, which is cupping you. It's helping you, it's giving you a helping hand, it's helping you to move forward, it's giving you all the love that you need. But some things need to be separate. It's like sometimes when you've got friendship groups, 2 or 3 friendship groups don't mix. It's like if I had just, like, let's say a non-spiritual friendship group, which I haven't, that wouldn't mix with my spiritual group, because if we was talking they'd think we were nuts, you know, that kind of thing. That's what I'm seeing with you, keeping certain things separate from keeping everything grouped that's meant to be grouped, and that will help with the willpower of moving forward. The red here, the black needs to go. The red is about passion. There's always a man in here with sunglasses on, so it can be literally wearing sunglasses, but it can also be someone who is kind of a bit shady. Do you know what I mean? Someone a little bit shady. It can be male or female, it doesn't matter, but look out for a little bit of a shady character coming onto your path, I want to say. But you're mostly going forward and pushing with your will power. And then you've got the hat here, so wear the hat that suits the job. So if you're being a mother, you're not going to wear your granny hat, are you? You wear the hat that suits you. If you're going shopping, you're not going to wear your cinema hat. You know, wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, wear the hat that suits the job that you're doing. Love that. Loving it, loving it. If anybody sees Boss Lady or somebody like Boss Lady come on, or if Hayley P is on, please let me know. I'm trying to email you, but it keeps coming back to me. It's like a boomerang. Yes, yes. Fabulous. Where are we going now? Good morning, good morning. Just recognising 33 it was. Morning, Joe. Let's go to Joe. Joe, gratitude. I'm sure you're grateful for everything, but make sure you're saying it to the universe. Be grateful, be over the top grateful, feel the love. And then you've got the high connection there with Zad Kyle. You've got lots of, this is like an octopus reaching out and doing everything that you need to do. But it's okay, because you can do that. Sometimes people reach out like an octopus and it's too much and it's wasted. I'm not seeing anything wasted with you. And then your I am presence, I am love, I am worthy, and all of that kind of stuff. Whatever your I ams are. I am blessed, I am courageous, I am creative is what I need to say as well. And my thinking is changing. So whatever you've been doing, whatever you've been thinking about, I'm getting a change to do with your thinking. May the force go with you. May the force go with you, Gabriel, speaking. And it's seeing. There's like a little scene in that hand there. And it's like you're being shown what you need to know, what you need to see, what you need to feel on your path moving forward with faith. Feel the faith, know the faith, have the faith, moving forward as much as you can. It's like feel the love, baby, feel the love. That's what I'm getting. So feel that as you go forward. It's all about feeling. This is today. It's about feeling it, not just knowing it. I know, but I can feel it today. I like that for you. Feeling it. Then this is a returning. So this is something that you've already done, coming back onto your path, but not in a bad way. It's like, let's just say, for example, you set up a business, it didn't work. So then you're going to set up a business and it will work because you've got the knowledge of the makings and the mechanics of how to do it. So it's the makings and the mechanics of something that you're going to be repeating. It's like a returning. But you've got throat chakra for speaking. Obviously, you've got your third eye here. You've got the cobra there. But your face is determination, I want to say. So determined to take yourself where you need to go, to give offerings to the community. I've got those words coming in my mind. Offerings to the community. And you know, I just always feel that sense of freedom with you. So freedom of movement, moving with freedom, all that kind of feeling I've got. And then opening up to new and different things. Fabulous. And then you've got the tiniest little thing here, and it says made with love. Made with love. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what it says on there. So that is beautiful, beautiful. Yes, yes. Loving that. Loving it, loving it. That was Joe. Crystal Gem. Crystal Gem, evolution. Evolution, moving forward. Always the same, this card. 4 in here. 4 months, 4 weeks, 4 minutes, 4 hours. You've got that length of time to get yourself ready to move forward. So you're in this circle, then you're coming out of the circle. When you come out of the circle, that's when new and different things begin to happen, and I'm ready for it. I'm moving forward with it. I'm blessed with it. I'm opening up with it. I've got the oranges, the reds, the yellows, the belly area, the passion for love, for life, for living. And I've got benediction coming out again. So may the force go with you. I see that as a mushroom for you. It's not, but it's like a mushroom effect. Once you start something, everything then mushrooms from that. But definitely from speaking and being guided also, I want to say. And then you're on the boat. So when you're on the boat, you're on the water for cleansing. But the boat is kind of doing a bit of this while you're working out things, sorting things out, ready for the next part of your life. Love that. Yes, yes. Jess Bishop. How is everyone today? How is everyone? I'm looking at my hair, and in here, it doesn't look like this in the mirror. It looks so much more blonde. But maybe I look in the mirror like that, where it is. I'm thinking I look ginger today. So got about, when am I having my hair done? 17, 16, 15th. That's still 10 days away, isn't it? Oh, it's been a long time since I've had my hair done. It feels, it might not be, but it feels like it. I think it's just grown a lot in the last couple of 3 months, and it's getting ready. And I'm still trying to find something to scrunch into my hair that doesn't go crispy. Now I've got some in today, a new one. Look, it's all crispy. Hate it crispy. And I'm really trying to embrace my curl, but I can't stand the crispy. So I don't know what to do about that. Helped someone yesterday, hour later, caught them saying, I can top up now, got used. You've got to be careful, Em, really careful. There's, you know, the other day, well, it was yesterday the same. I saw this guy, I was in a car park, and it's round the back streets of this, where I went. Yeah, but does it go crispy, Chloe? It's hard to... I do use a Colour Wow, and I use the pre-wash. I do use that. But it's a lot of money to spend if it doesn't work or if it goes crispy. I've got 3 products now. One's a cheap one, the others aren't. Like conditioner after wash. Oh, what, you leave it in? I might have a revisit them. But yeah, so this guy came along, and he clearly, he'd slept rough. You could see it. He came right up to my car, and I thought he was going to fall over onto my car, so I was getting ready to get out and help him. And then he just lost his footing, I think. And he went to the car parking machine, and he was checking in. There's an oil-based one. Thank you, Jess. I'm going to write that down. Oil-based. Thank you. He was in the car park machine just looking for money, and I thought, oh, shall I go out and give him some money? And I don't like doing that, because I'd sooner give him some food or drink or something like that, you know. Yeah. Oh, leave-in conditioner. I bought Aussie shampoo. Mine went frizzy. Yeah, I've had problems with Aussie years ago. So when it first sort of came over here and out. Leave-in conditioner. Thank you. I'm going to look at that. Might be better when it's been cut a little bit, you know. But yeah. Yeah, I'm doing readings now in between talking. I talk a lot. Sometimes it's relevant, sometimes it isn't. It's just what I do. So I talk a lot, I go off on tangents, usually useful to you, and I do readings in between, whoever's asking me that. Jeff somebody. Yeah. Matrix Blue shampoo and conditioner. Matrix Blue. I'm trying not to use the blue. Is that like the blue for the blonde, you mean? Or is it called Matrix Blue? Matrix Blue shampoo and conditioner. Try not to use that. That's why I'm using that Wow, because the Wow takes your colour back to how it was when you first had it done, and it really does. It does work because I've got red in mine, like a copper red. You can't see it so much because my natural ginger's coming through, but what you like, Joe. But yeah, I'm trying not to use that blue. Anyway, come on, Jan, shut up. Blue for blonde, purple shampoo makes mine red. Yeah, I've stopped using that. For 3 to 4 months, I've had no heat on my hair, and I've had none of that purple or blue or red shampoo, whatever it is. We don't do swapsies. We don't do a rose for a card. We don't. I thank you for the gifts, but I don't do gifts for cards. Let's go to Tanya Plant. Tanya, thanks for that info, guys. Planetary cycles, Tanya. This has been out, look at this, has been out in evolution 3 times already. So planetary cycles, evolution, moving forward, new things to come, but it's working out. What am I doing? Where am I going? How am I doing it? That's what I'm getting. Where am I going? What am I doing? And it's like it's that you're here almost, and I need to get up there. So it's okay, let me take stock of my life. What am I doing? Where am I going? Where am I wasting time? Where am I wasting money? I'm looking at what I'm wasting and why I'm wasting things. But it's not just, it's everything in my life. If I'm you, I need to check it all out. Every now and again, I think everyone needs to do that. Where am I wasting time? Where am I wasting money? Like when I scroll on TikTok, why aren't I posting? I should be posting instead of scrolling. You know, that kind of thing, looking at that. Or if you want to scroll for half an hour, post for half an hour, that kind of stuff. But yeah, taking stock of your life is now important. I am getting lemon colour around you, not lemon drink, lemon colour. And then this is the everything card. So this is yellow for upliftment. Then you've got your crop circle, you've got your woods going out in nature, the town represents your body, and then you've got your ups and downs of life. You've got night sky, day sky, you've got green for growth, learning, moving forward, and then you've got all that energy coming to you from Angel Raphael. So getting ready, you are getting ready. Once you've done that, you'll have your whole self there, and you'll notice big changes in your life. Yes, yes, but until then, you've got the opaque of the what's that called? Opal, opaque, opal. You've got that going on. So the opaque is like you can't see where you need to be going. Yes, you shouldn't be seeing where you need to be going. Oh, I might be going to Thailand. I perhaps shouldn't have shared that. I've got this little slight invitation that's growing to Thailand, and it's not work related yet, but it's close to being work related, but it's not till next year. So I got a bit excited about that. So that's might be. So we'll just see what happens. Now this is what happens in my life. Remember, I've told you I don't make plans for things. Things happen and come to me. So it came yesterday. I got an invite. Would you like to come to Thailand, Jan? I'll show you all around. But somebody that does readings for me told me about 6 months ago, Jan, you're going to Thailand to work. Now I said no, never. I don't know how that's going to happen. Well, I got the little bit of it coming in, so I just need to find the work element to it, and then that'll be it. that will be that coming into place. Just be careful. Don't always ask for things that you think your human wants. Allow your soul to do it. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Yeah. I don't like that phrase. What's meant for you won't pass you by. I don't suppose it will pass you by. But then you've got free will and choice coming into that, haven't you? A lot of people say that. And I don't really click with that one. Because I have no way manifested this whatsoever. I've just not thought. It's just not been on my path. So we'll see. You watch this space, and that's how manifestations happen in my life. When I say to you, listen to your soul, that's what I mean. Good morning, good morning. Stacy. Good morning. Is there any signs to guide me today to help me decide if to change my job? You want to change your job today? Stacy. Stacy Bean. Does Stacy Bean need to change her job? So what they're saying to me is, you do need to change your job, but there's always a but. What are you going to change it to? Now that is the most important thing. What are you going to change your job to? You don't tell me on here. You think that. So yes, I want to change my job. I do feel change your job is right, but I feel that you're not really sure on what to. And make sure you think outside the box to what you're going to change your job to, and think outside the box as to what you are capable of doing, because you are capable of doing more than what you think you are. So you need to kind of get that, oh, I'm Stacy Bean. I can do this, this and this. I've had experience of this, this and this. One of my heart's desires is this. How are those things going to make a job for me? And job. And when you look for a job, it's always the J-O-B, joy of being. That's where you're working towards. So you have learning jobs and jobs to, like your job now, thank you, to help you to move forward. But there's always a joy of being job that's there for you. So just look out for that. But it is a change, but it's more a getting ready for the super job in my life, or the super career, or just the joy of being. My job's the joy of being, because I never do anything else. I never think about anything else. I get up and I get dressed and I come on here every day, or do my writing, whatever, and it's never a thought, I don't like doing it, I don't want to do it, I know it's for me. So you're looking for that joy of being, but you've got 3 jobs, they're telling me, before you get your joy of being. So whatever you move out of now, think outside the box, think a bit differently, and work yourself towards that. That's what they're telling me in my mind, and that will lead you to your freedom. And that's what you want, because in this sort of work, or whatever you're going to do, you feel freedom. You feel like everything just feels free. You just feel ready. You've got this inner knowing. That's where you're going. Have faith. So have faith that the universe is guiding you. Believe that the universe is guiding you. And yes, but look around. Key to the next, key to the door to the next part of your life. Excuse me, coughing. So that's coming in there. That's coming in for you. But you need to think about these things sometimes. Unless you're like me and it just comes to you. Did you say anything? Let me have a look. Good morning, Miffy. Good morning, everyone. I'm just checking out the comments. Oh, I see what you mean, Laura. Sorry, I got the wrong end of the stick there. You always say it is what it is. Yep. My friend always says that. My friend always says that. It is what it is. She always says there's consequence as well. She believes that everything that we do has a consequence. So even if there's something amazing going on, she'll say there's always a consequence, or there's always a price to pay. That's what she says. Yeah. Maybe that's what's happened in her life. She's always had to pay a price when something went good, you know? Yeah. Oh, I definitely take it, Stacey. I've been offered a new role but was unsure if to accept it. I personally, as the universe has spoken, I would say yes. Take it, because it's going to give you learnings and growth to where you need to be. Remember, you're going to have 3 more jobs before you get the right one. So the 4th one is the right one, the forever kind of work. So yes, you will have learnings in there. If you get offered courses or anything like that, go on it. If somebody in there in that job or part of that new role is a bit irritating or that, just go with it, because you're meant to be put against that person to learn something, to work with that person, to see what comes from it. You're going to be tested, I feel, in the next part. Then when you finish that role, there'll be another role somewhere. But yeah, definitely going for that. My friend always says, it is what it is. Do you say it? I don't say that. It is what it is. I don't think I do. I might do. Yeah. But yeah, definitely, Stacey. You've got to go with what you feel, but I'm telling you what the universe is saying. Morning, Tara. Let's do Tara here. I hope you slept well. Liberation, Tara. Liberating. Rip that bra off. Let your girls hang low. That's what liberation is. You know that. Even if you're not wearing one. Swing it about. Swing it, sister. So this is you liberating yourself to the next part of your life. This is you feeling liberated. And I want to say, what do I want to say? It's like I've got, in my mind, I've got go with the flow from the universe. Go with the flow. Be determined. See it through to the end. And major blessings coming to you. That's what I've got from the universe. And then meditation. And I feel, this is what they're showing me here. I can see you laying down somewhere. So you can be like more like in a sitting laying position, like sitting like this. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Oh, that's, do you know who that is? That's Marina. She said it's me, Jan. Oh. So anybody that doesn't know, my nose itches like that. It's always a strong spirit coming in. Me and Tara know the same lady. It was her best friend that's not long past, but that's her coming in, Marina. But the meditation is in this seating position that's almost lying down, that to just take your mind off into somewhere else when something else is happening. Now I'll get you a message from Marina. Stay with it, my girl. Stay with it, my soul sister. You will be surprised at what you're going to see, hear and feel over this next little journey. The next 10 days are crucial. And don't think the worst day is how you will stay. So you're going to get the worst day, but it's not going to be a prolonged worst day. I'll shine the diamond light around you. I'll give you rainbows from here and to there. I'll give you the courage and the emotions to cope with all new beginnings and changes in your life. Cheers. And I think she's got a gin and tonic. Gin and tonic. Bless her. Oh, God. Bless her. Oh, and then you can cut away anything that doesn't serve you. So don't let anybody get in your way, or she'll be like this. Tara, Tara. Tara, Tara. Oh, I've got loose hair somewhere. Now, I haven't had hiccups. Let's see if this gives me hiccups. Oh. Take all her love, Tara, and strength. She zoomed in then. You could see that. She whizzed in. Bless her. Miffy. Let's go to Miffy. Yeah. Miffy, retreat. going into retreat, being in retreat, seeing what's in retreat for you. You're welcome, Tara. Seeing what's in retreat. There's something in retreat space or in retreat time. You might just be walking in the woods or something like that, that is retreating. So retreating into a space with love, Miffy. That's self-love, always self-love, that is. It's all contained in a tunnel of love. So you've got that feeling going on there. Oh, what do you want? Do you want me to put the replay on YouTube? I can put the replay on YouTube. And then I've got all your loved ones coming around you, Miffy. It will be saved. I can put it on YouTube. But it's the whole thing. I can't cut it down. It takes too long. Loved ones coming around you, Miffy. More than ever than before is what I can hear, Miffy. Loved ones coming around you, feeling blessed, feeling loved. Yeah, let me write that on my list then. What's the date today? The 6th. I'm having to make lists because I keep forgetting to do things. Sometimes I feel a little bit concerned because I don't remember things like I used to. And does anyone else have that? Over 60s reply. Over 60s, have you noticed that you don't remember things like you did? So it's the 6th of the 9th. Upload live morning to TikTok, to YouTube. I don't, and I'm 24. Really? Don't you, Dina? Oh, bless you. Do you forget? Well, Miffy does. Sometimes it's like the simplest thing, isn't it? You think, why can't I remember that? Or why can't I do that? You have to make that happen. Who's saying that? Jude's friends. I wonder if I will achieve the goal I have recently set. So why would you set a goal if you didn't think you could achieve it? Why would you do that? So that's kind of you, isn't it? If I say yes, you're going to achieve it, and then you don't put in the work, then you're not going to achieve it. If I say no, you're not, then you'll go yes, I am, and make yourself do it. So either way, you make yourself achieve that goal. It's your goal to achieve. You've created it. Got retreat coming out again after a shuffle. So going into your own space, working out what you need to do. Is it the real goal that your human wants, or is it a goal that's on your soul path? If it's a goal that human is asking for, or if there's any ego connecting to it, then it ain't gonna happen the way that you think it is. If it's a soul connected goal, then it will do. You should just fly through it. But you've got to retreat. Not got to. There is a retreat space connecting to the goal that you're talking about, and transmutation, transfer movement, mutation for change. So there is movement and change on your path, but you need to get in the new rhythm. You need to find the rhythm of the new thing. That's what I'm getting. Find the rhythm, and you'll go with the flow in the rhythm. And then look, how does that happen? Music is all about rhythm. So you need to be in the rhythm of life, the rhythm of your goal, the rhythm of moving forward. Not setting a goal and then saying, I wonder if I'll achieve it. You need to do the steps to achieve it now. Now, they're saying now. Get on it. Do it. Oh, you can't blame your children. No, Dina. Don't let them grow up with a complex. The whole mother-loving spectrum is you, Dina. Then you've got your giving birth, rebirth, new birth, anything to do with birthing, any way, any shape or form in your life. You've got the nurturing here. You've got the pink, which is high connection, and you've got the stars and the moon. So you're connecting to the moon and the stars, but you're that with the whole mother-loving spectrum. So that's just come out off the top of this deck. And then the other one is forever in process and progress. I try and remember this. I am forever in process and progress. That's for you. You've got the butterfly transformation moving forward. You've got the birds there guiding you. You're looking, glancing sideways as if to say, I'm done with that. I'm moving forward. So that's what this is all about. I'm moving forward. I'm processing and I'm progressing to the next part of my life. Loving that. Loving that, Dina. And then you've got the citrine. Again, it's cloudy. So cloudy is opaque. I can't see everything in the future, and I'm getting ready to move into it. Love that, Dina. Cards are given. People pay for mediumship. They pay for past life. They pay for a longer reading. Other than that, it's whoever I'm drawn to. You forget, do you, Emma? I've noticed mine's changed a lot just recently. Like, let's say over the last 6 months. I can be talking and then I don't know what I need to say. Except when I'm connecting to spirit. Yes, Tara. I can walk into a shop and forget why. I can be on the phone and look for my phone. Oh yeah, losing keys. Glasses on top of your head and you can't find them. That kind of stuff. Taking a shopping list with you and not looking at it. Yeah, all that. Yeah. So it's just normal then. Normal. Not sure what will happen for you at work. You're welcome, Jude. So good morning, everyone. Let's go to Tommy. Tommy, wisdom. Getting in deep now. Deep into the wisdom. Deep into your life. Deep into your, like, mediumship, psychic vibes. But deep. No more of this surface stuff jogging along. It's like I need to get deep. I can do this, I can do that, I can do that. But what else is there is what I need to say to you. What else is there? Deeper connection. And then I've got gratitude, being grateful for everything. So I'm grateful for all the stuff, all the surface stuff and like that. But then now I'm grateful to be taken deeper. I want to be inside myself, connecting to my soul. I am presence, I am love, I am grateful, I am, whatever your I ams are. I am worthy, I am love, I am good, I am. And then grace is your loved ones coming around you. But this is anyone and everyone coming around you. This isn't just your loved ones that have passed over or your friends or whatever. This is anyone. So if you go to a shopping mall, for example, and that's anyone coming around you, anyone connecting to you, any spirit energy, you're going to need, I feel, to be able to control that, because it's going to be too much if you're not careful. It might be great at first, you might love it, but then every now and again it gets boring. Like when I go in a cafe, I see 2 or 3 people with each person. The cafe feels rammed when it isn't really, because I'm seeing all their spirit energies around them, standing next to them or sitting next to them. And then sometimes I'll say, just show me the people, not all their loved ones, because I used to love it and I used to think, wow, I was sitting next to them. And then sometimes I'll say, just show me the people, not all their loved ones, because I used to love it and I used to think, wow, and all of this. But then it gets a bit, do you have to keep showing it me like that? So sometimes they take that away now, but I'm getting something with you is needing a major overhaul, change, and checking out the miracles. You're going to see some things and it'll be like, bloody hell, that's a miracle, you know. But it's noticing and recognizing miracles as they come in your life. Definitely going deeper into yourself. You've got citrine coming out as well. So that is, I want to put that to your third eye, so opening up your third eye as well. But all good for you, Tommy. Deep and meaningful, some of it, surface the other. There's a head problem here, like there. It's like I've got pressure there. I don't know if that's yours, getting a headache, or someone in your family. I feel it belongs to a little girl somewhere. Might be a friend's child. You'll need to see where that is, or when you're made aware of it, then just think, well, I knew that was going to happen. What do we need to do? Yeah. It's not a major. Yes, Tara. You have to trust what you need to know, then you'll remember. Perfect. Yes, Dina. Can I just double confirm that the universe, I'm doing the right thing with the kid's dad? Is Emma doing the right thing with the kid's dad? Shall we do the pendulum? Is Emma doing the right thing with the kid's dad? Is Emma doing the right thing with the kid's dad? Forward and back is yes. Left to right is no. Is Emma doing the right thing with the kid's dads? kid's dad. It's very slightly, I'm trying not to move my arm. Can you move faster so it just doesn't look like it's my arm moving? Yes. I need one of those that you've got. It's going forwards and back, yes. It's not a major big yes, but nevertheless it is yes. So yes, that's what they're saying. Let's have a look. Morning, Wild Raven. Morning, everyone. Morning, morning. Did he? Oh, that's amazing. Because I notice when I'm on the phone to my daughter, she finishes my sentences, and it's like I'm trying to say something, and I try and talk while I'm trying to think of what I want to say, the bit that I can't bring forward, and then I notice she'll say, "Oh, is it that, Mum?" And then sometimes she'll go like she's fed up with waiting, and I think, oh my God, and I try only to speak about what I know is going to come through. Things that I'm sort of thinking about or can't find, I don't say it. I then text it later. Yeah, look out for that, Tommy. It'll be good for you. Well, they're giving you a yes. See what happens. Yeah. Let me look. I know. But you say yes and no in the wrong places, don't you? And I write things down triplicate. And then I still look at the wrong book or something. Morning, morning, everyone. I wanted to go to... Oh, I forgot your name. I saw you a bit ago. Oh, what's your name? Is it Ivinka or Ivana or I... Oh, what's your name? You come from Norway. What's your name? Is it Norway? But are you still on? I know it's not Avinka or... I can't think of your name. Are you still on? Morning, Georgina. I'm getting good, Emma. Yeah, she don't think she's on. She knows what I'm talking about. Irina. I think it is Irina. Yeah. Is she still there? Maybe she's gone. Irina. I think it is. She's got a lot of dark clothing on. New to this. Carol Doherty. Or Doherty, is it? How do you say that? Doherty. Carol. So it's just readings that I'm doing. I am a psychic medium. I do connect to mediumship. I do connect to the people that have passed over. But mediumship on here is paid for. And if I just do... so when I'm just drawn to you, I'll do a few cards for you. Take from it what you can. And anything that I say. If I say anything medical, it means that the spirits are telling me not that I'm a doctor. So the first thing you've got coming out, Carol, is grateful. Being grateful, connecting to grateful, working out what's grateful. Then you've got the higher connection here. So this colour is always like a higher connection. It's not contained within you. It's a high connection. So it's like you're being driven by something, basically. And the angel is Zadkiel. But grateful for everything. So we're grateful for illness. We're grateful for love. We're grateful for anything ending, anything starting, anything beginning. Everything we are grateful for. And then you've got inspiration. So you are being inspired by the universe, but the universe is also inspiring you. It's like a two-way thing, but it's like you're looking at it and being inspired, but it's sending it as well. So anything you want, anything you're asking for, anything you're thinking about, I would be asking Archangel Gabriel if it's in your path to talk to angels, or you can just think, hey universe, how are you going to inspire me today? How are you going to do it? What are you going to do? And I feel like with you that I need to get to grips with something. It's like I've spent my whole life bobbing about, and now it's like, no, I'm doing it. And I feel a lot of it is to do with either self-confidence, self-belief, and that kind of thing that could have been taken out of you as a child. But now is the time to grow, grow, grow. It's the time for the real Carol, Doherty Doherty, to stand up. Now is your time. This is me. That's what I want. See, that's the ginger. I didn't cough before. This is me. And it's like, if you don't like it, if you don't like it, if you don't like it, you're cutting your own way through the wood of people that are naysayers, negative Nellies, and don't want you to succeed. Set your intention. My intention is to put what out into the universe, to show the world the real me. And you've got helping people. What is your group? Who are you going to help? Look, you don't have to lean on people. You can lean on the universe. So this would be me. I've got one good friend that I really talk to about things. I've got other friends that I share things with. But really, my deep, dark stuff, I tell the universe. Excuse me. So the universe connects to that, and it gives you things on your path to help you. You were meant to be on here because you need someone to tell you to be your true self, to get out of your own way and to just forge ahead. If you don't forge ahead now, you're going to have, this is what they're telling me, don't blame the messenger, this is what I can hear, is that you've got another 6 years of what you're doing now if you don't take stock. 6 years. You don't want to be like this for 6 years. Have the courage to step out of that comfort zone and go in here. In here are tadpoles which are growing legs and moving forward. It's like the new start, the moving forward, getting ready. Light is on your path, green is for growth. Learning, moving forward, new things to come. Fabulous. Fabulous. Have patience in some areas, but I wouldn't have patience. I would be just going for it. Having integrity, yes. So have integrity, feel the balance. You've got a huge aura, and that's going to push the people out of the way that aren't meant to be on your path. Don't try and drag them back. Don't cry over them. Just say, hey, this is what I'm doing. If people say to you, oh, what about this Carol, or maybe this Carol, or I don't think that's for you, Carol, say thank you very much. Smile, walk away, stick your 2 fingers up or 1 finger and say, I'm doing it my way. And that's it. That song, My Way, is there. That leads you to ecstasy. We all need a bit of ecstasy in our lives. You've done all this, now you're here. All the angels are holding you up, now you're moving forward. This is higher connection again. I'm going forward. I'm going forward, and this is, yeah, this is all just working on yourself stuff. Evolution. You're coming out of here, going forward. Yeah, allow the universe to guide you. So if you allow the universe to guide you, the guidance is universal. It's the perfect guidance, but you need to see what's coming onto your path, and you need to believe what's coming onto your path is for you. Because so many times people will go, the human you will say, oh no, I can't do that. But the soul you is crying out, do it, do it. It's what I need to experience. Come on, Carol, work with me. So your soul is crying out for you, crying out. And then you're going to return to something. But for me, this returning is a quick look. It's like, I've been doing this, I've been doing this, I'm doing this, doing this, doing this. And then all of a sudden something comes full circle. Might be a person. I feel it is a person. It is a person, and it's like a person. You either come face to face with someone that is like an ex or a friend of the past, and you just look at them and it's like, thank you very much, universe, for showing me that. I'm carrying on, I'm moving on. That person that comes into your life is not meant to be in your life. You're meant to be shown that you can be strong and not have them in your life. That kind of thing. Or you'll see something in them that makes you realise why they're an ex. Exterminate the ex. Yeah, having the willpower to do that. That's just jumped off there. Having the willpower. Love that. Loving it, love it. Nourish to flourish. Nourish to flourish. Nourish to flourish. You've got, I was going to say cornflakes. This is what I do. This is exactly what I do. I'm thinking pineapple, right? I'm looking and thinking pineapple, and my mouth said cornflakes. What's that all about? So I've got to give you cornflakes. So either you eat cornflakes, somebody in your family loves cornflakes, or you make cornflake cakes, something to do with cornflakes. But I have to say pineapple. I have to say sunflower and all your fruit and veg in here. Do you love cornflakes? Thank God for that. But you've got everything going on. All your all your fruit and veg and everything there. It's just nourishing. Nourishing myself. Don't eat things that aren't nourishing. You know, sometimes we love something and it doesn't necessarily nourish you, but it nourishes the feeling. Oh, do you? Well, you keep going with your corn, girl. That's what I've got for you. Are you glad you came on? Because you're new to here, new to this. I've given you a bit of a roasting. And then you've got the swallow bird. So you can look up what is the spiritual meaning of swallow bird. That's what I need to say. Need passion. Find the passion. Find it, girl. Come on. Don't be held back. Let go of your exes. This is what we do on here. Exterminate their exes. Have a lovely day. 33 again, my number. Born 3rd of the 3rd. This is how amazing. I know some of you that know me will understand. But when I go by my numbers, I was born the 3rd of the 3rd in 1960. 6 is divisible by 3. That's how I just worked that out. And then where I live now, this was so random, this place that came up. I was nearly homeless, and this place came up on my computer, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to go and have a look at that. And it's communal living, but its postcode is something 3 something. I'm on floor 3 and my room is 3. Now, do you think I should be here or not? 6/6, yeah, 6/6/64 at 6 p.m. Love that. My time of birth doesn't fit. 2:40, yes, 2:40. 4 and 2 is 6. I never thought of that one. Yes, Kelly, yeah. You know, you just work it out, guys. Is this coming on my path for what reason? You never know. Has your postcode got 2 3s? You might live next door, Kelly. You're certainly not in this building. Yes. Let's do Kelly. Dreams, Kelly. Don't get me started on my dream this morning. September the 30th is that. Kelly, I'm doing. Dreams. Oh, I can't get my dream out of my mind. I'm so glad, because I need to write it. I kept going back into it. I can't get over this dream, and I just keep going back in and back in. Anyway, so dreams for Kelly. Remembering your dreams, being connected in your dreams, your loved ones coming in your dreams. Whatever's happening in your dreams is meant to be. What I would also say, sorry, this is loved ones coming in. What I would also say is ask for a dream. Ask for something in your dream. What do you want to ask for? What do you want to be shown? And then you've got Raphael, green growth, learning, moving forward, communication. What am I needing to talk about? What do I need to speak about? And then you've got Iris the flower. So you've got purple in there, and you've also got Iris the flower, Iris the name. Yeah. I asked the universe not a few days ago, because I was a bit like, what's happening at the moment? And really I should just embrace the what's happening. And then I said, what did I ask for? Not a diversion. I asked for something like, give me some fun or something like that. And I was just randomly walking around. I think I was in the town. I says, oh, I could do with a bit of fun, you know. So I asked for that. That was ages ago, or not the other week. And then anyway, I had this dream last night. And I was in a big room in the hospital. Nearly every person had got a colostomy bag. Now, I'm sorry if some people have got it, and I'm not degrading it. I'm not saying anything. This is just the fact of my dream, right? That's perfect, Kelly. This is just the fact of my dream. They'd all got these colostomy bags. They were all yellow, and there were a yellow circle on their side. And anyway, they were just walking about with these yellow circles on them. I'm going to go back in and see if it is colostomy, but that's what it looked like. And there was this guy, this big guy, that was talking to me. I felt really connected to him, like a soul connection. And we were talking and doing just talking basically. And then he kept going in and out of a room, but he wasn't a doctor. He kept going in and out of a room. And when I was in there, it didn't feel like a hospital. And then I sat at this one table, and there was 3 women, and there's one woman that was so upset about something, but I don't know what. And she said, you'll be all right. You'll be all right, she said, like this. I missed this bit out earlier. And when she said that to me, I thought, but I haven't got that. Why is she telling me I'll be all right? So anyway, then I went off from that. She fell off a chair and sat on the floor, and other people needed to tend to her. I didn't need to. So then I moved away and I was walking about. Then this other guy came up to me who was exactly the energy of the other one, but he wasn't as big. He was smaller. He could have lost weight. But then he took me in his arms and we were dancing, right, in the middle of all these people with colostomy bags, and they've got no tops on. That's how I know. And he was dancing, and he said, and it just felt right. It felt like just a lovely soul connection. We were just dancing, and I didn't even say, we're not supposed to dance here, let's go somewhere else. He just took me in his arms and we were dancing, right. Then he said, let's go through this door. So we went through this door into an archway, and my dream stopped. That's where my dream stopped. Or I can't remember that. When I write it, I might be able to remember. But it definitely wasn't a nightmare. I would love a lovely dream. Have 3 to 4 nightmares every night. Do you, Em? Wow. Put some meditation on or something to take your mind in a different way. Yeah. So that basically is the outline of my dream. When I've finished here, I'm going to type it up and see what else comes back to me at the time. That to me is like they're showing me something that's going to happen, but they're saying I'm not going to have a colostomy bag. But that's what they're saying with that woman saying that to me. But yeah, interesting. And I always have men in my life, always. Ever since I started work and doing different things, it's always been men. Men come into my life, men are given to me for a reason. I get a new man friend just to, like when my dad died. Before my dad died, 2 months, this man came into my life, right, random guy off of Facebook. We used to meet up, go out for coffee, chat, talk, have fun, laugh, all that kind of stuff. The day of my dad's funeral, when I was going back home, I rang him, he didn't answer his phone, and I just wanted to share my day at my dad's funeral, and I never ever heard from him again, ever. That's what happens to me. And then I get a bit pissed off because he's done that. Why? How can you do that on my father's funeral? And then I thought, hang on a minute, that always happens to me. Always. Get a tragedy or something like that, or even if I need cheering up, I'll get a new man coming in, and that's it. And then they're there for a reason, and they just go, or we just go. It's always. Is it the same for you, Angelia? It's amazing. And they always tell me what I need to hear. They always say I like, oh, you're beautiful, or we get on really well. I've never spoken to anybody like you. All of that stuff. They say all that, and we get on well. We feel soul connection, and it's boom, done. They've done their job. Yeah. No, it wasn't that good times. Nah. No, because he supported me talking about everything to do with my dad. all the everything, and it wasn't a pretty sight. So he supported me in that, and I trusted him enough to, because I used to stay in my daughter's apartment, and he stayed there with me this one time. And the next morning I got a phone call from my mum, you've got to come, can you come now, can you come now? I was 45 minutes away, and I'm like this with him, were you going to come with me? And he says, well, can I stay here? And I just let him. It could have been anybody, anyone. He could have robbed anything, taken anything, and he didn't. And he was there when I got back. It was so placid. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. One day I'm going to do a book, because when I write my books I don't include the men in my life because there has been some that I wouldn't perhaps share, but I think one day I'm going to write a book on just the men entering into my life, why they were there, how I needed to accept them, how they came in, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm going to do that, because they're all soulmates, all of them. All soul connection, shall I say. Let's go. Shut up talking, Jan. I'm not seeing bad news, Georgina. I keep seeing your comment, but I'm not seeing bad news. Would you read that, Kelly? I should do it. Maybe I've just got a few more to put in first. I can start with the first one. The first one in my life was the one that I married, and that was to get away from my dad. Yep. Okay, Dina, thank you. What am I looking at, Dina? Oh, it would be relatable. Absolutely, yeah. And it would help people. My stuff has to help people. It would help people who get really down when a relationship finishes, when a relationship is supposed to finish. Yeah. Oh, Angelia dreamed she was in a bed with another man. Everything was white. Ah. Yeah. Do you know what I'm looking at for you? So good morning, everyone. I do go off on tangents. I'm not going to apologise, because that's just the way that I roll. Oh, I said something. I can't hold myself sometimes. I said something on one of these creators' pages the other day. I'm not mentioning her name, but she got this Michelle, is it Michelle water? And she got a full face of orange makeup, and she was like, oh, Michelle water this. She was obviously doing an advert that a team or what is it had told her to do. Nothing wrong with that, nothing at all. And then the camera stopped, and then she was like this, and then she went, look, she didn't even show you wiping her face. And I said, no way. She wiped like that, right? Just touched, and all, let's say all this was the cloth. She wiped, that wasn't touching her face. When she showed it, all of this was covered in makeup. No actual way that was right. So I said something, didn't I? I just said, there's no way that you've just used that on your face. I said, there's no way. And yes, I did. Yes, I did. And I'm saying, look, I'm not having an argument. I'm not here to argue. I'm just stating a fact of how it looks to us. I'm blocked. I'm blocked off a page. But the other day, the same Michelle water, exactly the same, came up. I reckon they'd all been together in a team meeting and said, just do that, we'll give you the one with the makeup on. That's exactly what it looked like. And they did exactly the same. Then when they did that, this had makeup on it and it didn't touch the face. You have a look. If you see the Michelle one come up, it's out now, and they just, the camera stops, they're put there, full of makeup, and it isn't. It doesn't touch the skin. So if they've blocked me, then that's true, isn't it? Why would you block somebody? And I'm glad, really, because I didn't like her stuff keep coming up. It was a bit boring. Yeah, you need to just look. I'm not saying the stuff doesn't work. I'm just saying it's false advertising. I don't like that. Yeah. It's like when they're advertising, I mean, I bought some of these. You know that vitamin D3 and K2 or something? They're advertising that. And they'll put up, wow, it's only £3 something now. When you click on it, it's not. It's the full price. if you say anything, they say, well, when I first advertised it, it was. It's a load of lies. So I don't buy off them. Yes, yeah. If it is, I mean, I dare say it is brilliant stuff. I'm not saying anything that it's not. It's just the false advertising. Yeah. It's never the price to say no, Kelly. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Let me just go here. I'm looking for what Gina wants me to look at because Gina's paid. Dina, sorry, not Gina. Any tips, please? My 3-year-old is saying she sees her granddad, our great-granddad, who passed in 1942, never met him. So I would just go along with the flow on that. I wouldn't force her to say anything. If she says something to you, it's like, oh, can you? That's lovely. Or I wouldn't even say, what's he wearing? What's he saying? I would just say, oh, that's lovely for you. If she's not distressed or anything like that, I might buy a crystal, a big enough one, because 3-year-old, you've got to be careful, haven't you? Or one in one of those cages that you can get. And I would say, this is a very special crystal for you to have in your room or wherever she's seeing him. Crystal, I don't know what crystal, just one that you're drawn to, or a energy releasing crystal, something like that. But I wouldn't force anything. I would just say, oh, that's lovely. You must be very special to receive that information, or to speak to, or seeing him. She's only seeing him. Yeah, I would just go with the flow, because invariably a lot of them by the age of 7, they stop seeing. They stop seeing, they don't see, it just stops. However, there are a lot of people coming into the world now that, like when it was me, back in the 60s and 60s, it was, oh, you can't see that, what are you talking about, you must be dreaming. But now everything's so much more open because we're all talking naturally about it. But I wouldn't force it either way. I really wouldn't. My daughter used to sit at the top of the stairs and talk to someone. She can still do that, but she chooses not to have it in her life. But I just say, oh, that's nice. Sometimes I'd say, what are they saying, or something like that. Yeah, let her pick a crystal. Rose quartz, Tara's saying. The crystal won't stop it. It just kind of like takes the edge. Mediumship. It just takes the kind of the edge off it. But yeah, I mean, you see people again on here where they're recording, almost interrogating the children. Oh, what did they say? What are they wearing? What this, what that, what the other? And I wouldn't do that to a child, because that that sort of, this might sound wrong, but that normalizes it at home, but you have to be careful it doesn't normalize it at school, because the school won't like it, or the children won't like it, or the parents won't like it. Or like, you know, your child going in and saying, oh, I see my great granddad, and they'll be like, oh, hang on a minute, she's a bit odd, she's a bit weird. People do say that. I'm not saying that. People do say that. So you have to be careful. So I would just say, I'm sure he only comes in the house, or something like that. That's what I would do. And then if she carries on when she's beyond 7, and then I would be looking at the skills. Well, after 7, I would definitely be looking at the skills or anything else, how she's growing with it. What is she excelling in? She might be a really good artist. She might be really good at words, that kind of thing. I would just monitor it. Yeah. Take care, Kelly. Have an amazing day too. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I do, Galaxy. Oh no, that wasn't Galaxy. Whoever I was talking to then. Sorry, I didn't write your name down. Oh, it was Galaxy. Thank you so much. She said, my granddad John is here and she never knew about him. It's fine. I would do that. Definitely do that. Yeah. My special needs child 9 always says he hears a man. Yeah, they can do. Special needs are tuned in differently. Their brains rewired different to some other people. My brain's probably rewired differently to a normal human. I don't know. I'm just saying. You do hear and see things differently. They're more finely tuned special needs children, and they've always got an excelling point. in my experience and what I've read and what I've connected to with them. And, you know, they've always got that extra something. They've either got, like I said before, extra hearing, really good sight, like clairvoyantly and all of that. So yeah, just go with the flow. You don't need to make it big. You don't need to make it small. Just let it happen. Yeah. Yeah, get a crystal. Yeah, just let her think it's normal in the house. That's all I would say. And don't make her think she's frightened or anything. Get a crystal, get a special doll, anything. Not a voodoo doll. I've already answered that one, Georgina. I said I can't see bad news on the 30th. You're welcome, Galaxy. Congratulations to your husband. 2 years. Wow. So we're going to Dina. Let's see who's coming in for Dina. Just have to put my fan on again. Just shows you how much dust is in the air. I never look at that fan, you know, and there's all dust collecting. I better clean it. Dina. Dina. I just got a smell of sweaty trainers. I got a smell of somebody's where has smelly trainers or socks or shoes. Smelly feet, sweaty feet. Oh, sorry, this is just them coming in. Why did I say congratulations? Because it was. I will answer that in a minute. Let me just do this, please. No worries, Georgina. Dad. Your dad passed. So Dad has smelly feet. So I've definitely got the connection with the smelly feet. Oh, my nose. There's so many of them coming around. You're welcome. Turn that down. That might be the dust. Okay, take care, Angela. Thank you. I would just have a crystal that you're drawn to. You can Google it, ask the Google, but drawn to. Let your child pick it themselves. That's what I do. Anyway, smelly feet, let's carry on. Oh, it's like you need to slice something up. Slice something up, share something. You know, like when you're cutting a cake, Mum Past used to complain of his feet. Cutting a cake up, cutting something into slices, but it could be symbolically saying slice up your life, you know. But I'm definitely cutting up with a sharp Knife. Definitely doing that. And it's like I need to work out the different pieces, the different bits and bobs in my life to make it fit together. It's like I've got a cake, but I need to take 2 slices out and put it back again, and it will still be a cake. So I'm working out. It's definitely working your life out time. It's time for making changes in your life, and it's time for growth in your life is what I want to say. It's time to let the past be in the past, and also to give yourself a new excitement. I'm starting to salivate, so that's with the new excitement, the growth on your path, the opening up of new things and the different things to come. There is a granddad energy on spirit side. I'm salivating. There's a granddad energy on spirit side, and there is a lady coming forward. I want to say 2 ladies, and I feel there would have been mother and daughter as they're coming in, and they're smiling. Oh my God, why is my nose itching so much? Oh, they're smiling at each other, they're happy with each other, they're holding hands with each other, and they've got like a little shopping basket, and then we're doing this together. It's like they're saying that we're doing things together, basically. They're also bringing in a little bit of a wag of the finger. Whoever the 2 are, it can be, there's 2 parents, grandparents together, because they're arm in arm and they're coming around you. I've got grandma and mum, so they're still here, but grandma is dad's side, mum's parents are alive, so it's dad's side then, whoever it is. Anyway, it feels like two grand generations. That feeling, they're happy together, they're working together, they're shopping together, they're doing whatever together. So if I say mum and it's not mum, it's grandmum. We have to take it like that. Anyway, they're showing all of that. They're showing that they're happy, but starting to wag their finger at you for something that you need to do, something that you need to change, something that you need to open up to. Something that you need to open up to. Also showing to be happy, to be free, to be carefree, to be loving. And that's how I feel your life is. If it isn't, that's what you need to be like, to be moving forward and embracing every single thing that comes onto your path. I'm seeing a bit more clairvoyance, a bit more clairaudience, a bit more of all the clairs, a bit more of your mediumship, everything. I feel a whole lot of that coming out. It's like I need to do it, I'm going to do it, and I'm putting it out there. But it's like I just need to hone it all in and just see where I'm going with it. Feel good with every little thing. But now's the time. It's almost like Dina has done this, but now Dina needs to do this, you know. Take on board what they're saying and take it to the next level, always taking it to the next level. I can hear the word Jesus Christ being said, so someone either used to say that or you say it, somebody says it. I can, oh, Jesus Christ, like that, but not really blaspheming with it, just Jesus Christ. There is a sense of someone having, it's like three people have all got the same book and they're all reading it together. Doesn't have to be you could just know of these people, but the book isn't, it's not nothing particular, it's just a book. Also as well, I want to say Bewitched. Is that a TV program, a series or something? I just want to say that. Also with you, there's a new car, different car, and a car has a problem shutting the door. I can shut the door, but I'd either need to slam it or the hinges are like this. It might be an old car that you had, but I definitely a problem with the door. Did you used to watch it? Yeah, is it a kiddie program? What else? Surfing. I can see surfing. Somebody surfing, going near where the surf is, surfing on the water, that kind of surfing. But I'm really there. I'm looking, I'm watching, not necessarily doing it. And I want to be 10B. I want to go to 10B. That's Wales, I think. I want to go to 10B. But why am I saying 10B like that? Oh, you still watch it? Ah. Yes, I want to say 10B. I think it's Wales, but I'm being given Wales as well. And I want to be creating a piece of art with feathers. Ooh, it could be all the feathers that you've collected over the years, but I'm placing feathers on a canvas. No, it's not. It's a picture frame that's got glass in front and you don't like the picture, or you go to a charity shop or something like that, you buy a picture frame and you take out the picture and make sure it's got depth because you're putting feathers into it. Have you done it? I've done that with feathers recently in a deep frame picture. Yeah, perfect. Well, they're seeing what you've done then, not what you need to do. If anybody likes it and wants one, do it and sell it. That could be another little string to your bow. There is a teapot, an infusing teapot I can see. You know where they've got that like cup thing in the middle and you put your stuff in and then your hot water. I can see that. So infused tea is there on your path, or you need to drink it. There are magical moments coming onto your path. I want to say it's just like I didn't even ask for that and it's here. That kind of thing, that kind of feeling. Oh God, if I'd have asked for that, this is you, if I'd have asked for that as human me, I would never have asked like that. Thank you, universe, for bringing it in for my soul. That's how I'm seeing it. Soul is giving you what you need. Human you is kind of a bit, oh, all right, that's for Dina, but you want more. You want more, you need more money coming to you. I can see your purse opening and closing, but money being put in when you open it. Diversify in any way that you can. Is what you need to do. Now there's this gentleman that sort of is starting very slowly now to walk forward, and as he's walking forward, he's very stern. Like this, he's got a bit of a swagger, and he's walking forward, and he's coming in with sternness. But it's like, take heed and do this and you will get that. Do this and you will get that. But he's very serious about it. Yeah, very stern. Do this and you'll get that. Put the coal on the fire and light it, you'll get a fire. You know, that kind of thing. Put some paper underneath, so it's setting it out. He's setting your stall out so you get what you need. So what is it? What's my stall? You know, mind, psychic, medium, author, podcaster, this and this, all on my stall. That's me. And unfortunately, we have to put names to what we do because people understand it that way. But what is your stall? That's what he's saying. What's on your stall? He has got a bit of a limp. I'm lifting this kind of leg up, but I feel it's a hip problem, so I'm walking hip like that, but not as drastic as that. And he's around you for the foreseeable future, he's saying. I'm asking him how long, because I'm thinking he might say 2 weeks, but he's saying for the foreseeable future until she does it. Could be showing dad. It's whoever's got the limp anyway. Whoever's got the limp, the hip limp. I'm going to tell you, Lisa. Don't keep asking. I'm going to tell you. When I finish this reading, I'm going to tell you why I said that. I'll explain it to you. Don't keep asking. I've got it in my mind. Lost the thread now. He's talking about a diary, keeping a diary, but he's saying get rid of your old diaries. There's no need to keep them for whatever reason. He's just saying get rid of them. You don't want loads of stuff from your past around, he's saying. I'm sort of like this, raring to go. So I've got my hand on the arm of this chair, and I'm kind of leaning forward and just using my left hand. But normally I'm kind of a bit like this, but I feel like I need to lean forward to you. It's like I need to get in your face to make you understand that there's so much more for you. Travel documents, I can see. Safety of travel documents is also saying. And everything is like, plan it out. Make it so that nothing can go wrong. Make a list, like book my flight, book my seat, book my health insurance, got my passport, I've got all of that. I've got it all set up. My ducks are in line, that kind of thing I want to say. He does have a softer side to come around you, but he's not showing that yet. He's saying you've got at least 3 months of me being stern. Then after that, he softens a bit. So it's like the rest of the year, basically, is what you need to get yourself fully on track, to open up and to be the true Dina. A lot of people are being told to be the true you recently. Recently, I went away, put passport, had cut on it, and they wouldn't let me board the flight. Really? Oh, you need to check then. Do you know, I'm surprised that never happened to me. I didn't have a cut on mine, but my old one was 10 years old when I got a new one. So the coating, that gold coating of that picture, whatever it is on the front, had nearly worn off. I'm surprised I never got pulled up for that. But yeah, so that's why he's saying about passport then. But yeah, keep everything in order. Keep everything in order. And he's just saying get ready to go at any time. Get ready to move at any time. Get ready for anything at any time. And that's him. But he is bringing that softer side in. I have to give you love from all of them. I have to give you blessings from them. And just enjoy your life. That's what they're saying. And he's not doing it. Oh, he's saying he's got a ball. I'm saying, what are you kicking that ball for? He's saying he's kicking you into touch. Not literally, of course. Yeah. Very lovely spirits around you. Now I'm going to Lisa. So what Lisa put on here was, it's 2 years since who passed? Was it your dad? It's 2 years since somebody passed. Just keep going, Dina. Just keep going. It's all coming to you. Your husband. So it's 2 years since Lisa's husband passed. I read it on here and I said congratulations. I was going to say happy birthday because I thought it was his birthday, but she said 2 years since he passed. Now, why do I say congratulations when somebody passes? I say that because when the soul is in the body, when you're born, the soul comes into your body, and it's like soul versus human almost. You've got to work out what you're connecting to and how you're going to do it and all of that. All of that going on. So when you take your last breath, or even just a bit before, your soul goes to soul world, and that is what is supposed to happen. Your soul, anybody's soul, goes over at their correct time. When that soul goes over, you congratulate it. You say, congratulations, your soul, for passing on your time. I am so happy that you've gone on your passing day. That's how I help people with passings. So I say, congratulate the soul for going, because nothing was ever going to change that. They go at their time. You'll go at your time. I'll go at my time. Children go at their time. Everyone goes at their time. We can't all go on the same day always. You probably can, but you know, it ain't going to happen. So we all go at our time. That's why I said congratulations, because I'm congratulating him, not you. I'm congratulating his soul for being in soul world for 2 years. Fabulous. That's why I said congratulations. If you still grieve and want him back with you, then you're causing disharmony between his soul and you wanting that earthly human body back, because his soul is never coming back. His soul is happy doing what it's doing. Yeah. So that's what happens. So listen, Gemma's saying you helped me so much when my mum passed with this. And Marilyn's saying she helped me a lot too after my cousin passed. So many people get help from that way of thinking. And it's only... I only know this way of thinking because I connect to the people that have passed over. They tell me the same old thing. So I know, but you have to work out what you want to believe, that it's got to be right. It's got to be said. It's got to be shared. Exactly, Joe. They fulfilled their earth journey. Joe has got a better way with words than me. But yeah, they've fulfilled their earth journey. So that's why I was congratulating them, not you. So yeah, yesterday my cousin's 2nd anniversary from his passing. Today I find you again. Perfect, Marilyn. I haven't cried for her in a long time. You don't have to, but it's okay if you do. First time here, had to follow this. Amazing. Well done, Queen. Yes, yesterday my cousin's 2nd anniversary from his passing, and today I find you again. Yes, let's have a look. So many people come to me like that. They get me just once. I'd say what I need to say, and then it sorts them out. And then every now and again, it's like, oh, I just need to connect. I just need to connect. And that's what happens. Cousin. What I can see, Marilyn, is like, you know, when you... I always print off Word, and I print a diary sheet for the month. So I've got all squares for the month. It's like a calendar, but I just have squares so I can write in it. He's showing me that. It's like he's marked it on the calendar. He's marked it on the calendar. He's saying, so to hear from you. Look, this has just fell out. Look, I'm doing this. This is just falling out. Freedom and meditation. So both of those cards are for you. Freedom and meditation. But they're coming to you from him. And is also saying that I don't need to say anything. That's what he's saying. I don't need to say anything. We know how much love we share together, and that we recognise each other on my passing day. So yeah, that's all he's saying. He's not giving you anything else. Yeah, that's all he's saying. But thank you for finding me again. Bless you. Okay, thank you. Ah, there you go, Dina. The only thing I don't understand is why am I feeling so low in energy? Do you have any idea? How long has this been going on for? Have you had medical intervention? What do the spirits want to say to you? Low in energy. What are you confused with? It's our birthday month too. No medical intervention, about 2 months. I'll tell you what I do if I'm low in energy. And I'm not telling anybody that they should do this. I'm not saying you shouldn't go to a doctor. Well, I don't know how old you are. I mean, some people are going through menopause, perimenopause and all that stuff, and they say that kind of thing. I've had menopause. I had a hysterectomy at 40. I've never had anything else after that. So I can't comment. But what I can say, you're 30. So when you can't concentrate on anything, I would accept, this is what I do. I accept that this is how I feel today. Now, if I can't concentrate, which is what part of my trait, anyway, I've got a 30-minute concentration span. Then I have to get up, walk about, come back to my computer, do something. Unless I'm doing a reading, then I can concentrate forever. But generally, Jan, human, I've got a 30-minute concentration span. So what I would do, I accept it. Sorry, it's my gallbladder thing. So I would say, I would just say that to myself, I can only, when my concentration goes, I will get up and walk away and come back. I won't say happy with my concentration or stuff like that. I'll just go away and come back. So it's making the best of what you've got at any given time. Then what you often find is, because you're not focusing on it, because you know it's your norm, work out what your norm is and then act accordingly with that norm. If you don't feel it's something that you need to see the doctor with again, but just monitor it and accept. So it's accepting that your concentration isn't good as it's always been. Accept the change. And you do find, and this is just my opinion, with every 10 years of your life, or every 10 and 15, so a 0 and a 5 year, you see a change. You see a change at the 0 and the 5. It just happens, and I've noticed that since I turned 40. I don't think I noticed it at 30, but I definitely did 40, 45, 50, 50, 55, 60. So will I see it at 65? I don't know yet, but I accept, like I'm talking today about memory, can't remember things as much as I used to, and other people are all the same, all different ages. So sometimes it's overload, you know. But I would monitor when you feel like that. Write a diary, see if there's a trend, see if there's certain days you're worse than others, see if it's connecting to food. What medication are you on? Do you need different hormones and all that kind of stuff? So just check it all out first. Do a month of checking out. That's what I would do, and just see. And sometimes while you're checking it out, it changes. Not always, and sometimes you do need that, but other times you might just need a bit of a hormone. Are you drawn to any hormones, or are you drawn to any vitamins? I ask my body to tell me, what vitamins do I need? And then they always pop up on my computer, or I go in a shop and one falls off a shelf, something like that. And that's what I'll take because I'm shown it. And if you're taking too much, usually you get diarrhea or something anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I would do that. I would definitely monitor. I want a hysterectomy, the doctors won't take me seriously. Is that because you've got fibroids and stuff, Gemma? Yeah, I know. I mean, if you don't want any more children, and you've got my daughter, she is exactly the same as me. I'd got fibroids, I've got this one, that one, total agony, the exact agony that she gets, I used to get, exactly the same age. But she's 36 now. She hasn't had children yet. But they say things like, go and have children. It doesn't make any difference. I had children, I was still in agony. And then I used to have to wear nappies because I bled so much. It was like someone had stabbed me in the night when I woke up. And then eventually they did give me one at 40. But they were reluctant then. I said, I want everything out. Take it away. And it was amazing. I've never looked back. But they've said to my daughter, this is just the point, they've said to my daughter that the only cure, full cure, is a hysterectomy, but she wants to try for children. And she's only just met the guy that she wants to try for children with. So, but yeah, I would just keep doing it. I would just keep going back. If you've got problems, keep going back, because they're not going away, and you'll get something else. You could get something else. Can't say you will. Seeing signs around me that push me to Spain. Do it. I've got the diary. I might go back and see how my thyroid is keeping up. Yeah. If it's to do with your thyroid, then you need to just check out. I would eat the foods that feed the thyroid. When you have thyroxine, it's not feeding the thyroid, it's just putting the hormone in your body. I had to have a scan on my cheek here, and the cheeky man, he went down here. I says, what are you doing? And he said, oh, I'm just checking your thyroid. And he says, you've got underactive, haven't you? I said, yeah. He says, your thyroid shriveled. I didn't know that. He says, you would have had thyroiditis, and I'd never heard of that either. Nobody told me. I don't know what it is. But the thyroxine medication, or whatever else they call it, levothyroxine, is going into your body as a hormone, flushing around. It's not making your thyroid work. And in the UK, they don't test unless you ask for your T3, T this and your other whatever it is. I can't remember. So you might need to get a proper test for your thyroid. Yeah, no worries, Marilyn. No, I've had tests, but I'm so heavy and painful. You know what? There's one thing that will make them do that, and I can't say it on here, and I would never tell anybody to say it, but I know people that say it, and it kind of like makes the doctors sit up and listen as to how bad you are. It's just, I can't say it. It's when you're feeling really down. So you've got to make them understand that you're feeling down, that you're feeling depressed, that you're feeling like you can't go on, that kind of feeling. I just can't go on with this pain. I can't go on with the pads, with the, you know, take a Napian, get an incontinence pad and say, look, I wear these every night. There's no good for my sex life. You know, all of this stuff, it's affecting every piece of your life. You've got to go and tell them, not just say, oh, not very well. Really lay it out. I wear this, I do that. How many times a week? This many times every night, whatever. I have to wash my sheets every night. I can't afford the electric to keep washing. Really say it to them. Really say it. If you're sure you don't want to try for any more children, do it. You've got to stick up for yourself. Yeah, poor old Joe on here listening to all this stuff. I would go back again then. Sometimes when they say you're too young, it's perhaps because they wouldn't want it. But I would go back. She wanted me to use the coil, but I don't want to. Well, that can make you heavy anyway, apparently. Best thing ever for me too. Crazy life. Crazy life. Oh, you're in Italy. I hear in Italy, I make sure I get my test done every 6 months. Perfect. We don't get that. We get it yearly. They test your TSH in the UK. That's it. You should be having annual reviews, which includes blood tests to ensure. Yeah. You're not miserable. Come on, Joe. We're all happy. Yeah, tell them how miserable it is. Exactly. Yeah, sorry. I read that wrong. Yeah, let's get off that. But she said, you know, you'll go into menopause. I never went into... Yeah, I am Angelia. I never went into menopause. I had HRT patches for about a month. And then I thought, nah, I'm not putting that in my body. I had the lowest one. And then I used to cut it into 4 and have an even lower dose. And then I thought, there's no difference in it. I haven't had anything. And I'm 64 now, so it isn't going to happen now, is it? Some people, not everyone goes into menopause. Me too, Angelia. Me too. It's like when you've got all that, it's like you've got roots going all through your body, and then it's like they pull it out, and even your arms feel different. Your whole body feels different. Yay. Hysterectomas. My grandma had one at my age and didn't get any symptoms. Yes, Gemma. Paid for a reading, but no rush. What am I looking at, Angelia? We go off on some tangents, but it's important to share some stuff, I think, you know, and especially to know other people's experiences. Doesn't mean you're going to have that, but, you know, experiences and real life experiences. Mum. Exactly, Aquabirdie. And it doesn't mean that we've all got the same symptoms all of the time, but, you know, different. I was 47 when I had mine, says Annette. Look at all the women on here that have had hysterectomies. I'm going to tell you this thing that I was watching the other day, and it is so interesting. So when I do my course, Realign to Your True Self, and I'm going to change it this year because of what I read the other day, all studies have been done, a lot of studies have been done connecting to this. Now, I didn't know this. So I always bang on about you shouldn't have too much sugar, you shouldn't have that, and all about everything that you go through, womb to 7, is what you need to, where you need to let go of things, like it's the root cause and it stays in your subconscious mind. That's how I describe it. Say you had something bad happen at 3, it stays in your conscious mind, it regurgitates it over time and you release it. If you release the age 3, then you release everything else and it doesn't keep reoccurring. That's what I believe, that's what I teach, and that's what helps people. I'm not changing that. But I'm going one step further. This guy showed a cross-section of a certain part of your brain. I haven't got it all, I've got it written down somewhere. Showed a cross-section of a certain part of your brain that's like in a rainbow like this. And he put dots where these cross-sections are in this cross-section. And I can't get it right. Let me just see if I can get it right. Each certain parts of this cross-section related to an emotional trauma that you've had in your life. So let's say you were ABUSED by a MAN in your life in the past, womb to 7 usually. It would show when you had an MRI in this particular cross-section of your brain, which then triggers it into your belly, heart and mind. So everything, he was saying, everything connects to your, what is it being put in your brain. So your brain is the trigger. I always thought it was your subconscious was the trigger, but it could be your brain telling your subconscious. Or does he mean, he didn't talk about subconscious. So when I talk about subconscious, do I really mean brain? I'm gonna meditate on that and ask the universe. But it was a whole extra level at looking at things. Yeah. Went through it all with my mum. I've had to help her. She had hysterectomy eventually. I know. Bless him. Oh, I don't know. But anyway, so that's a thought. And, you know, everything, I believe, stems from womb to 7. I've always had eating problems. I would never class myself as anorexic. I would never class myself as bulimic. However, I've had come close to that one. But I've worked out recently that the whole of my eating problems stems from my mother. And when I was in the womb, she used to be sick. The whole pregnancy, she was sick. And then one day she said to me, I blame you. There you go. What else do you need to say? She blamed me, the baby, for making her sick. So the whole of the 9 months, it was the baby's fault for making her sick. I was the baby inside her womb. So I, as the baby, took on in my subconscious mind the fact that I made my mother sick, or when my mother ate food, it made her sick. So throughout my life, I've had eating problems. Like now, I'm gluten-free, dairy-free, meat-free, all this stuff. I would still stay meat-free, but do I still have to stay dairy-free? I don't know. Do I have to stay anything free? Is it a choice? You know, so but it's only like at 64 that I've realized and traced all that back. And it's like, you can do that. You can do it. But things like that, you can't always do yourself. So that point is, my course, Realign to Your True Self, helps you to do things like that. Yeah, that's it. Definitely that, Angelia. So you let go of the feeling of abandonment, but you have to let go of mum. You have to let go of your connection to mum and abandonment. I had abandonment when my mum had my sister, and apparently she stayed in hospital. My sister did, with my mum, because my mum had to have an operation, and I was with my granny. I can't remember being with my granny, and I was 4. I can't remember my mum being pregnant. I can't remember my mum bringing my sister home. I can't remember any of that. And I had this exercise the other day. I was testing out for spiritual development, and I can't remember. I can only remember my sister at about 8 or 9. I can't remember her in the meantime. I just can't remember it. It's not in my mind. I can't remember. So something else must have happened to me for me to block out sister, connecting to my mum, to her. I know there'll be something, and I will find it. So, you know, me and my sister never got on or anything. So there was something. She used to push me away. I know that, because she used to do that after that. And even as a sort of 20-year-old, she'd push me away and say, let your sister through. So nothing changed there. But it all gives you that a feeling, like you say, of abandonment, feeling of not being worthy. And you have to let it go. You have to. You have to let it go. Yeah. So now's your time, Angelia, to let it go. And we're going to ask for mum to come through. That's interesting. She'll have listened to what we've just said. But it's all serious stuff for you to be the best version of you. That's why I'm going on about this one. It's serious. You need to let go of these things. If you can't, don't know how, get on my course. 30th of September it starts. You don't realise what you're doing to your family or your children when you bring them up. You don't know. Come on it, Angelia. 30th of September, Realign to Your True Self. The link is in my bio on the link tree. But it will help you to be more successful and help you to grow and help you to release. Hey. You know, we are that proverbial onion. We are that onion. And, you know, when you get to the core of the onion, all those layers you've lifted over all those years, it's mind-blowing, some of it. But anyway, I'm just waiting for Angelia's mum to come in. I'm getting a headache straight away, a big pressure in all of my head. Like head pressure. So that's either you or her. But yeah, we don't know. There's no guidebook, is there? You do what you think is right for you as a parent. When you become a parent, you do what you think's right. There's stuff my children will have to release connecting to me, I'm sure. They'll probably feel like, because I used to work, because their dad passed away, so I was the breadwinner. So I used to go to work and get home maybe an hour after they got home from school, when they were old enough to get home on their own, and they'd get a freezer dinner out. They did. My daughter loved the roast dinner on a freezer tray. She'd get it out, or I'd make a cottage pie and freeze it. They'd get it out and do it. And they probably got issues about me doing that, but I had to do that at the time. So everybody does what's right, but you then have to let go of it. So let's do headache with Angelia. I'm doing you now. Angelia, I've got headache connecting, pressure on my head, pressure all around. Oh, mum's giving you flowers. She's like, oh, she's got this huge bunch, and I'm asking her why it's so big, and she's saying one for every day of the year. She's saying one flower for every day of the year. So she's got 366 flowers. She's saying sometimes you'll have 2 on one day. So there, and the flowers are to help you to forget her knots. They're like forget-me-nots, but they're all different flowers. She's showing that. She's saying that we can't put plasters and bandages on things that have happened we need to release. So she has been listening. She's saying that, she's repeating what we've said, that we all do the best that we can. And I'm just saying yes. And she's giving honey to you, sprinkling. I've got like a squeezy bottle of honey. I'm squeezing honey over something. And she's saying some things are perfect match. So you and something, or something and you, is a perfect match. And she's saying, she's giving Green Gables, and she's also saying Matthew, I can hear that name, and it could be called Matty. And she's showing, oh, do you? I've never known anybody do that. She puts honey around her trees to give back to the universe. What a beautiful thing to do. Oh, how lovely. Oh, bless you. So yeah, what so I heard the name Matthew, could be Matty, because I heard both. She's shown me looking through a book as well. It's like a book on recycling, using old to make new, that kind of recycling I can see. She's also giving she's saying live your life to your fullest. It's like when I was hesitating, I could see things in your life that aren't the fullest they could be. She's not saying what, she's just showing. So they're not the fullest that they could be. So she's saying just go a little bit harder and stronger on some areas of your life, she's saying. Bringing in, oh God, that itchy nose, it's so bad today. Bringing in fish for you as well. There's something, I've definitely got a hair there now. Bringing in fish, she's showing fish, needing to eat fish, do you eat fish, all that kind of thing. And she's saying there's copious amounts of something. Naturally, something produces, what are you talking about? Copious amounts of something are being produced, she's saying, but it's a natural production. So that's either something you're doing or you'll know from the environment. A lot of environmental stuff she's bringing in. I get irritated as well. I don't know if you get irritated or if it's her irritation on something. I feel irritated, then I start to get itchy skin and I just need to work something out. That could be her. She's telling me that you're hearing. So when I touch my ear, then she's saying you're hearing. Your hearing is going to develop. She was irritated at the end. Thank you. And then she said I wasn't. So she's passing that on now. Going forward with that, she's saying then I wasn't. So she's telling you, excuse me, that the irritation went as the soul left her body. She's saying it was lovely. She's saying that she will do. Let me just say, she's saying that it was a beautiful passing for me, and it was just like almost like I was being taken on a wave, and I felt light, like no weight. I got no weight. Yeah, I've got no weight. And it was beautiful. Yeah, I guess what you said. It was beautiful, she's saying. And I'm there and I'm doing what I need to do. But yes, I can come around you. And she does come around you. So maybe there's this little bit of, no, I don't want to say anxiety, but maybe there's this little bit of resistance because you need to let go of that feeling of abandonment. If you've still got the feeling of abandonment, let go of that, that will help her to come in. If you're holding on to stuff connecting to her, sometimes inadvertently, it can stop them coming around as fluid as they would like to. Yeah, my dad smiled, you know. It's lovely, isn't it, when you can see them looking at something, but when you know they're looking at something, even if their eyes are closed. But yeah, I would just release a bit to do with your mum. And I would also tell her that it's okay. It's okay, mum, that things happened. It's okay that this happened and that happened. It's all right, mum. I'm releasing it on earth for you to come through. I would speak to her a bit like that. It's like she needs permission almost to come through. Sorry. That's lovely, Angelia. It is. I think I'll feel like that when it happens to my mum. I know I will, because I've already kind of gone through it in dream state. They showed me the feeling, and I can truly, not exactly because it hasn't happened yet, but I can truly understand what you're saying. Truly understand it. Yeah, so it's time for you now then. It's time for you to say that to her. It's time for you to release her. That's what you're doing. You'll release her from you. Yeah. Yeah. She's just talking about your path expanding, a lot of growth on your path, everything becoming more meaningful and everything making sense, she's saying. There is a gentleman behind, which I feel is your dad, but she's not letting him come through. It's her. And she's saying that I am ready to come through even stronger, and it is my time, but is it your time? She shows somebody having a fever as well at some point, and she's just saying the past has no purpose in your present now. So yeah, everything is pointing to you letting go. I think that's why we've had to connect and talk, even if it was before I connected to your mum, talk about that kind of stuff, to bring this to the forefront of your life, to let go. She's saying find a little black box, excuse me, and symbolically put things in the black box, lock it up and get rid of it. She's saying don't bury it in your garden, just get rid. So sometimes you need to put things in the trash can that's then going out to the dump, you know, and letting things go like that, or throw it into the ocean where you can never find it again. So that kind of thing. But there's a little black tin that I can see you doing that with. You might just need to write a word in it. You could write I love you mum, throw it in the sea, and then that goes wherever it needs to go. Or you can write something that you're wanting to let go of. But I just feel so much passion with her, so much love with her. If you're ready to receive it, she's saying, and when you're ready, she'll give more. Yeah. I always did love you, she's saying, and I do love you now. I always did love you, but it's in you in the womb, like my womb stuff. It's in you in the womb. You felt it from the womb. Yeah. So when you feel that abandonment, the abandonment is the womb stuff. That's what you need to let go of, the womb. So you could put in your little black tin, I release all connections to my mother's womb. I would do that. Yeah, you could even draw a little picture of the womb or something. I release all connection to me in my mother's womb. Yeah, and then you can just write what you feel you write. Anyway, ask the universe to show you. That's perfect. I'm just getting love now. I'm getting that love feeling. I'm getting that peace feeling. I'm getting that heavenly feeling, and the depth of love coming to you. If I say I love you, it's not enough. If I say I love you 100 times, it's not enough, because it's not the deep enough feeling that I get with it. But that's how I'm having to say it to you, because I've got no other words to say it. But yeah, feel her love as she begins to come around you. But you're going to do that extra bit of letting go now. Yeah, I love that for you. Peace, peace, peace. Yeah, she's stepping back. Stepping back. Oh, so nice. I love it when we get those, I have a coffee with mum and dad every morning. It seems like all I can say is I love you. That's beautiful. But now you're going to write stuff down into your tin and get ready to do that. And then you're going to, when you do that, you're going to do the other stuff that we've talked about. Yeah. Very sincere. That's the word. Sincere. Queen, mediumship is paid for. So people will be paying in my link tree and telling me that they've done it. And it's £10. That's what we get for mediumship. Other than that, it's whoever I'm drawn to. So good morning, everyone. Who's still here? Oh, felt lovely, that message. Felt very, just lovely. Lovely. You're welcome, Angelia. Exactly. So Gemma's just saying she doesn't feel her mum around anymore or so much, but I don't feel her neither though. You see, my dad's not around all the time. He was with me all the time when he first passed over, but I call upon him. So as long as you can call upon them and they'll come, then there's no problem. And they've got other things to do, you know. They're not just there to hang around you in your life. They might get bored and they might not want to see some of it, but definitely call my dad through. The funniest bit with my dad, since he's been passed over, he's been a little bit quiet, but he always comes in when there's a problem, when there's something I need to sort out. He tells me stuff to do with my mum, and it's all come true. He told me something to do with my mum. When was it? Maybe about 5 months ago, and I've just found out the truth on that. I didn't need to ask anybody. I didn't need to say anything. It was just given to me. And I'm thinking, yes, Dad, thank you. And he told me, he said, don't do anything about it, but I'm telling you this. And that's what he would have done. He always used to say to me, don't tell your mum. He always used to say that. So my mum grew up thinking life was one thing, and then we grew up thinking life was another, but with my dad. And then now I say things to my mum. She's saying, well, I didn't know anything about that. I said, no, because we were told not to tell you. So I'm putting, since my dad's died, I've put family truths out there to my mother, because she thought everyone was perfect except me. So I've laid her straight on some of the points. But it's fun. It's funny now. But yeah, so the funniest thing with my dad was I was driving down the motorway. I was going to see my mother. And thankfully she's not on TikTok. And then through the windscreen, it was like, whoosh. And I'm like, shit, what's that? and it was my dad. And he kind of hovered over the seat. And I always put stuff on the passenger seat. I don't know about you when I'm driving, if I've got something to eat or my bag or whatever. And I said, oh, shall I move my stuff? I said, shall I move my bag, Dad? And he was like, no, it's all right. And he just kind of squashed into my bag. It was so funny. Yeah. Hey, Kelly. So, yeah, you know, they'll be there when you need them. They'll be there when you call them, for sure. What is it I'm looking at, Kelly? Thank you. So much has happened that I would have loved talking to her about. She will have seen it. Although you might not feel her, she will know. She will know. But talk to her. Tell her. Hey, I had this happen, Mum, or it was this, it was that. Tell her. I'm in the process of switching my phones over. You know, I had this dilemma with my phone. Well, this is a second phone, I call it. And then my other phone came back saying that they'd repaired it, but then they said there's nothing wrong with it on the phone, so I don't know. So I'm in the process of putting that one back to how it should be. So, but it's taking ages, and I don't really know if what I'm doing is right. So I could be left without. I've got WhatsApp on here, but I know I need to take it on the other one. And I dread doing stuff like that, because you always lose things. I lost things when I did it before, the other way round. I lost all my messages on WhatsApp, everything. What am I looking at, Kelly? Where's Kelly? Yeah, who? I always ask who. Just say mum, dad, granddad, granny, friend, cousin. Dad. Don't know, Angelia. I don't know. I don't know. So we go to Kelly. Kelly, we're asking for Dad to come through. You can screen record if you want. Anybody can at any time. If I say anything medical, it's not because I'm a doctor, it's because the spirits are telling me. And whatever I tell you is for you. What you don't know, you will know. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for Dad to come in. If nobody else can comment, because it just distracts me, I have to read it and I have to stop myself. So let me have a look. Kelly, Dad. He's pondering. He's pondering. What's he pondering? Your life. You could be pondering something. That's why I'm seeing him pondering. There's definitely that word coming in. It feels very lethargic. It's like I could, like that, lethargic. I feel he must have been like that before he passed over. I feel that he also, it's like his spirit kind of almost passed before he did. It's like my spirit in my body, I'm going to say died. I hope you don't mind me using that word. It's like my spirit died before I passed over. And I've got that feeling, and I feel a bit insecure. I don't know if the insecurity is you or him. It's like he's mixing up the emotions. But he's saying, I'm not that person before I passed. I am the pure soul on soul in soul world. He's using soul word. He knows I use that. In soul world, and he's saying, please don't think about anything to do with before I passed over. Please know that I am a pure soul now. I am connected universally to anything and everything, and I can come around and guide you. He's giving you a sense of freedom. He's giving you a sense of hope, and he's giving you a sense of manifestation. So all of those things on your path are there and ready to happen, but make sure you ask him, or you ask your soul, what it is you need to put in place. Don't talk to the human you, because you will be restricting yourself. He does give a green bag. I can see a green carrier bag, but it could be it could be just green bag. He's showing that. He's also showing something to do with a trade-in. You could trade in. Like, for example, sometimes people trade readings with me, you know, especially people that I'm developing. They'll say, oh, can I give you a reading, Jan? Or I could do with a reading, Jan, can I give you one? That kind of thing. Or they trade in a reading for feedback, that kind of stuff. But I'm getting a trade in. You're trading something in. You're getting something for something, swapping over. He's showing that. He's also showing broadband, something to do with broadband, a problem. If it's not now, it's going to happen. And then he talks about someone, I don't want to say the B word, chest feeding. Shall I just say that because of the thing on here? Somebody chest feeding, or somebody stopping. It's like mine are swelling up. And you know when you stop breastfeeding, oh, so I said it, a child, or your baby, it's like they have to fill up before they go down. I've got that filling up feeling. So they can take that away. I don't want them anymore. So if that's not you, there is somebody else around you who's starting to feed or could be pregnant and having that feeling. But it's the chest feeling that I've got. Not to micromanage anything he's saying. He's saying everything on your path is as it's supposed to be. So even if you don't like it, it doesn't matter, because you're supposed to be experiencing it. It's like it doesn't matter. It's like doing that. And he's saying something about getting revenue, more revenue for something, getting revenue for something else, getting revenue. I'm getting revenue in different ways. Charmed, I'm sure, he's saying, charmed, I'm sure. Thank you, Hannah. He's met someone, or you've met someone, and they've said, I can hear the charmed, I'm sure, being sent to you. Somebody said to you, sorry. What else is he saying? He's talking about, you know, when you get that checkered flag at the end of a race, I think it's the end, he's waving the checkered flag. So something's over, something's finished, or finishing for you. He's also given, thank you. He's given, he's talking about watching movies. It's time to watch a movie. There's a movie that's significant for you. You'll feel a connection to a movie, either something that you've done or something that's happened in your life or that you want to happen will be shown in a movie. What else have you got? It gives tartan, so there is a tartan connection, like that means a Scottish link somewhere, somehow. And he keeps looking in the distance. Like if I'm looking here, he's looking in the distance. He's not looking at me. He's saying, oh, there's so many things to come for you in the distance. Don't try and bring everything on your path close to you. He's saying there's no good bringing it here now because you're not ready for it. No, let that go. Come on, let's do this. Let's do that. It's like he's sorting your life out for you. He wants you to travel and experience new and different places. And he also is talking about feeling blessed. And there is so much growth. Then do it. Whatever you feel like doing is saying do it. So if you're feeling something, or you know it's on your path, but you're not sure when or how, just say, I'm ready to do this to the universe. And then they will bring in the time, the place, and the know-how. Yeah. Oh, there's a mirror. Somebody's broken a mirror. So he's saying 7 years, good luck with the mirror. Or if it's not a broken mirror, it's a new mirror, a different mirror. Oh, there was his lot. That was hair was tickling me. A new mirror, different mirror. There's a shake as well. I've kind of got a feeling of a shake like this, and maybe my head starts to go. That would be either Parkinson's or something else that gives the shakes. You will understand that with someone. I don't feel it's going to happen. I feel you know that person, or they have already passed. What else have I got? Black boots being put on your feet. Just walking in your black boots. What else is this showing me? Showing me pears, as in fruit. Pears, pear trees, fruit. He's giving... I was really tense then, and you tense. If you get tense, he's saying loosen up your body, because there's no need to be tense. Drop your shoulders. He was making me tense. Drop your shoulders, and you'll get, your neck will be 6 inches longer. He's saying, he's joking a bit. He is kind of funny, but he is serious as well. So he's serious with you, but kind of funny at the same time. And I can see somebody using that shake and vac stuff on the carpet, spraying something, putting something on the carpet, and then cleaning up after that. Have you got a long neck? Oh, you've got no shoulders up then. That was his way of saying that, I guess. And then there's a little, you know how you get... have you just used shake and vac? Oh, you know how you get a bottle with a what do you call it, a little squeezer in? You know, my oil's got a squeezer. I don't know what you call the dropper, is it? You're squeezing up oil, then I put it on my face, that kind of thing. But it's the bottle with the squeezer in it. That's the important thing. He's just showing that. Pipette. Is it a pipette? Yeah, I nearly said that and it didn't feel right. So yeah, that, wherever the pipette is, or whenever you're using the pipette, is saying that he's around that. If you haven't got that, when you get one, he'll be around. What else has he got? Jacket potatoes, I can see them, nice crispy skins, he's saying. He's also doing baked beans, cooking baked beans. I don't know if the two go together. That'll be that then. Yeah, he's around then. What else? No artificial flavourings I'm getting. And also, you've been using a pipette for his meds. Yeah, like Colifac, is it? I used to give that to my children, one of them, Colifac. Does he hold his head on one side? Infocol, that's it. You know what's just come into my mind? He's showing me, your dad's showing me this, but I know this. Your dad's showing me, if he holds his head on one side, he needs to go to the doctor. I'm not a doctor and I'm not saying anything medical, but your dad's saying that. He's saying the colic is something to do with if his head's on one side. Can he not move his head the same both sides? Have a look, watch, monitor. There's something connecting that to colic. That's just what your dad's showing me. I can't say that, but I have heard that before. But he's showing that. So have a look. Just monitor. Don't say anything to anybody, because you might, what's wrong? But it's something that needs to be touched or pressed round here that's giving that colic. That I can see it. I don't normally share stuff like that. This might be just going a bit medical, but please just have a look. It might be something and nothing. Might be something and nothing. Just have a little look. And I feel he's showing me the head's going to the right. You might need to research that. Research it. Look on the American sites for research for that. They always come up first with the research papers and everything. Yeah, he's saying that. Then I can see the colic going, you see. So he's showing that. He's showing here the colic, no colic. Here colic, no colic. Colic's awful. One of mine had it. Oh, God. You know what the health visitor used to say? Because health visitors used to come to your house in those days. Put her in front of the telly and go in the bath and relax. Turn the telly up, put her in front of the telly and go and relax in the bath. That's what she'd say to me. Oh, it'll be gone when they're 3 months. Anyway, we won't go down that route. So yeah, I've got that. Must be awful. Must be. What else? I definitely feel something to do with neck. I can't get off it. When I bent my neck, when I just tipped my head, then I went a bit dizzy. So monitor. That's it. I'm not a doctor. Don't tell me anymore. Please. Make them do what they need to do. Make them do what they need to do. So he's going to come in and guide you to what you need to do. It's giving you a 4-leaf clover. Oops, spitting. Giving you a 4-leaf clover. Giving you magic on your path. No. He's giving love to all the family. Sorry, I'm just way with fairies with him. He's like bringing different family members forward and saying, give my love to the family. Tell that one to get on with what they're doing. Tell that one this, tell that one that. But there's far too many. Did you used to search for them? Oh, bless you. So anyway, he's bringing all that in for you. Giving you lots and lots of love. And just saying, everything's fine. But his energy's around you so strong. Yeah. He's lovely. I feel like I've been speaking for ages, but I don't think I have. But it's just his energy. It's really nice. Really nice to be in. But yeah, monitor that child. You're welcome, Kelly. Lovely man. Perfect. You're welcome. So good morning, everyone. You're welcome. Where are we going now? Let's have a look. Yes, I do. Queen. Yes, yes. Subscription. Thank you, MZ. Subscribers. If anybody wants to subscribe, you look for the yellow star. I think it's down at the bottom. And if you subscribe, you get subscriber only session. Not Monday. I was going to say Monday. Wednesday, 6:30. 6:30 till 7 is readings. Meditation is after that. Then there's readings till 8. Any content, whatever you want me to do, I will do for you in that time. So you can go and check out that. You also get half price to my course starting at the end of September, Realign to Your True Self. You can check that out on my link tree. Also, we do spiritual development. The next one's on Monday. And you can come and go in that. It's spiritual development, ongoing, membership. Thank you, Joe. Membership. And you could, like I said, you can come and go. This Monday, we're talking about cards, reading cards, experiencing reading cards, that kind of thing, what you need to do, how to help intuitively read cards, not just read the words on the bottom. Don't just say, oh, that's trust, or that's patience, or that's that. Read the card. So that's what we're going to be doing this week. Next week, we're going to be doing something very similar, but with a difference. Next time, we do it every 2 weeks, and it's for 2 hours each session. And that's £20 per month. Fantastic value. M's in it. Somebody else is in it on here. I'm not saying who. If you are a subscriber, I try and get to you on these sessions as well. So it would be paid people, subscribers, and then anyone else. So you do get that. You do get free access, half price access, and I do sometimes do Zoom onlys on a certain topic which you can come to for free. So when I did the past life regression, subscribers came to for free. Yeah, Hannah's in there too. So we're going to look. Who am I looking for, Joe? Yeah, development groups are always good. You just get such a lot out of them. Absolutely highly recommend all Jabs courses, thank you, thank you. Let me see if I can do that. Thank you. Granny. Granny for Joe. Joe is queen on here. Anybody checking out what I'm doing? Because I know people do. So let's ask Granny to come in. So what's everyone doing today? What am I doing? What day is it? Friday. I'm straight after this, I'm going to walk in the woods to compensate for sitting here for 3 hours. And then I am coming back and it will be lunchtime. I'm going to have my lunch. Then I've got 2 readings tonight on Zoom, 6 o'clock. In the meantime, I shall be doing some work. Will she, Queen? Let's have a look. Well, I'm waiting for her. I'm waiting. She's on a throne. Oh, that would be nice, Lorna. Sunny here. Sunny and cloud. She's sitting on a throne. She's doing that to you. Did she call a chair a throne? Is that why you call yourself queen? Anyway, she's sitting there on a throne. Like this. Funny old life, that's what she's saying. A funny old life. Why are we born and why do we die, she's saying. And what's that bit in between all about? She's asking you to, she's saying that to you to kind of like, perfect, Em. It's like, well, you're born and then you die and there's all that in the middle. What are you doing? Where are you going? Why do you get stressed? That time in the middle goes so quickly. And she's saying, you'll understand that because even if you live till you're 90 or 100, when you go over, it's like, oh, that was a flash on earth and all that happened on earth. Why did I let all that happen? That's what she's saying. So it's like you now needing to hone in different areas of your life. She's saying, put it all into perspective, Joe. Put it all into perspective and just really work with it because your life will be so different, she's saying. Different, almost getting angry with different. She wants you to be different. She wants you to have different. She wants to bang on the table. Different. So she wants, there's something different, clearly. She's got coming in for you. Bradley. I can see the name Bradley. But I want to be on TV as well. I'm her, but I'm on TV. I wonder if she's projecting to you to go on TV. There's something about I'm going to say someone in the family, because she's not actually saying who. Family will be on TV. There's a TV connection anyway to family. That's what she's saying. She's given different towns, different states, different countries, going to different places. Travel, she's saying. Itemize everything. Itemize, she's saying. And it's like she wants to lean forward like this. So I'm sitting back. I don't normally sit back like this. She's itemizing things. And even down to a restaurant bill. She's itemizing it. I can hear somebody speaking in a different language as well. So somebody is or was bilingual. Now, when I do that, look how my little finger's sticking out. I don't know that I've ever noticed my little finger like that. So I want to say someone in the family will naturally be like that. I don't know if the thumb will be like that, but they're naturally going to be like that. You're going to notice that. That doesn't feel, it feels natural. But if I come back to Jan, no, it's not. She had arthritis in her fingers. Maybe one split then. Maybe that's what she's saying. But it's what it means to you. I do want to rock a bit. Not that I'm in a rocking chair, but my body wants to rock. It's like I'm trying to tune into what I need to tune into, but it isn't always happening. So maybe some of the... she's just showing, you know how they say get your ducks lined up? She's like flopping some of the ducks down. She's saying not everything was lined up at some things, on some things. She's saying it was different. Somebody would horse ride. I've got a horse whip. That's all I can see, the horse whip. So either somebody was a horse rider, or somebody's just got a whip. Sometimes people hang things like that on the wall, don't they? So she's just got the riding whip, I can see. What else are you going to tell her? She's somebody going blonde. She doesn't like the blonde in someone. I don't like that blonde, she's saying. Make it a bit different, or you have made it different. Travel. I've already mentioned travel. She's saying that. She's talking about you diversifying, doing things different, going in a different way, on a different trait in your life. Jonas, I've got that name coming in. And then I've got Zeus, the god of Zeus. My cousin's dyeing her hair blonde. Zeus, so connect to Zeus. What does Zeus stand for? What is Zeus the god of, I want to say. And somebody needs to let go of their ego. I don't feel that's you, but I feel there's someone else she's showing that needs to let go of their ego. It's going to get in the way, she's saying. That ego is going to get in the way. Look, I did it again. Move the ego. Whoever it is, they need to move the ego. So if they're talking to you, you need to look through the ego and see what's really there. That's what it is then. So yeah, if you're going through the breakup, let the ego person go. Let the ego go, she's saying. Ego go. She's putting other music there. When I did that, she's putting other music there. Music will lift your soul, she's saying. I am divine. I am divinely connected. I can give you growth on your path, and I can show you what to do. But you need to open your eyes and listen to what I'm saying. Open your eyes and listen. And I've also got green tea, lots of different green teas coming around. You know, green teas for, like you get peppermint green tea, lemon green tea, but it's also all for cleansing of the system. She's showing that. And she's giving paper. It's like somebody's going to a restaurant and perfect, she spoke of green tea last night. Somebody's going to a restaurant and they've got like a paper. This is one of my dad's hankies, but it's like a paper napkin is what I'm trying to say. And sorry, that is gallbladder issue. So sorry. It's somebody's commenting on, oh, this is paper, or we should have. I don't really believe we all need cloth serviettes, but a good one. She's saying you need a good one, not a paper one. And then she's going off on a tangent about other things like toilet paper and things like that not being as good as it used to be, or as thick as it used to be. Does she have a gallbladder? I've not actually made that noise with I haven't got mine now, but I have that noise. But I haven't had that noise before, so that might have been hers. Oh, she's just saying to you, don't stop living, don't stop living, it'll be over before you know it. She puts roses to you, roses around your door, buds of roses, opening up roses, all different pinks and peaches of roses, she's saying. And then I've got a white one which has got peach around the edge. I've never seen that before. She's giving one of those, and she's giving you, don't stop being brave, she's saying. Just keep being brave. Can she tell me if I will get justice with him? No. She's, oh, sorry. Let me clarify that. She's saying, no, you won't get justice in the way that you think you want justice. Remember that you two have split, and X is an X for a reason, and you're moving forward. You don't need to take your time. You're moving forward. Your X is here. You don't need to keep drawing back, wanting justice, but you will get what's rightfully yours, is what I need to say. So there is a big difference. Don't stop your life thinking about justice. Live your life knowing that you'll get what's I forgot what the word that I used then. You'll get what you should have, you know, what's connected to your soul. But don't keep wanting justice. A lot of people do that, you know. They want justice from someone, or they want justice for this and justice for that. Doesn't always happen. And the way the human thinks about justice isn't way the soul does. So we're talking soul connection here for you. So your soul, does it want justice? Does it want this? You'll see. It will be what it's supposed to be. But I don't feel what you're thinking is what you're going to get. Might be better. And I'm not saying it's worse, but it's just don't keep thinking about justice, she's saying. That's what she's saying to you. Don't keep thinking about justice. Just allow. So if you think justice, go just allow. Just allow. Never coming back into your life again. Don't need them in your life. Exterminate. She's exhausting me. This your gran is it your gran? Did you say gran or nan? Does it matter? Will mum be okay just going through radiotherapy? I can't say yes or no on that. What I can say is, tell me, gran. I was going to say nan, that's why I asked. Gran, what are you going to say about the radiotherapy? Something about breathing. Can she not breathe properly? My breathing changed then. She's basically saying that that's why I've got the breathing then. She's just saying live every day. Live every day. So however it is today, live like that. However it is tomorrow, live like that. Just keep living. Just keep living. She won't tell me any outcomes, and I knew that wouldn't, because that's not what I would share on here anyway. So sorry. Not what I would share on here anyway. But yeah, she's not giving an outcome. She's just saying live every day. So stop thinking about it as much as you can. Live every day. I keep saying one day at a time. That's what you have to do, especially with things like that. I know a couple of people going through that, and it cannot be pleasant for some people. Other people seem to go through it without any side effects. So each to their own, everybody receives differently. But it's all about, she's showing, focusing on the positive, focusing on the now, but also not thinking what if. No what ifs. Yeah. She's putting a black coat on your mum, as in a jacket, you know, putting a black jacket on her. I don't know if she's got a new black jacket or she always wears a black jacket. There's something to do with that. She's giving love to your mum. She's giving healing to your mum. So she's putting her hands up, and I'm giving healing to both of you. She does wear a black jacket. She's giving healing to both of you like this, and she's on your mum's back with the healing. So if your mum feels heat on the back and it's not from the radiotherapy, she's saying that's her hands giving you healing, giving her healing. She's just saying, yeah, take every day as it comes. She was trying to say it in different ways, but she says, no, just say take every day as it comes. Know that she's strong around you. Call upon her at any time that you want to, and feel blessed and loved to have her in your life. Yeah. Perfect. She's going with that. So giving you all that love and everything else that she said to you to help you to move forward. Yeah. Peter, she just said Peter. Andrea as well. She just shouted Peter and Andrea. If you don't know them, you will know them on your path moving forward. Bless you. A brother's Peter. Thank you. Yeah. You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah. You are welcome. Oh, got a yawn coming. I'm just going to switch the kettle on, then I'll carry on till past. Hey Debs, hi everyone. That's a test. I haven't got to run. It's a test. Always on a Friday. We never know when. Yeah. So let's have a look then. Where we're going now, what we're doing. Welcome, welcome everyone. Nice to see you all. You're welcome, Queenie. I want to call you Queenie. Ha ha ha. Oh, bless you, Christina. Somebody else said that the other day, you know. I am accurate. Yeah, somebody else said that the other day. Yeah, just the way I am. Oh, I've gone now. Yeah. Bless you. I'm just going to pour my drink. I've seen many readers and none like you. Have you not? I love it when I'm on stage, you know, and doing, what do you call it? Not platform. I don't do platform churches. No, I don't do that. I feel like they restrict you, but each to their own. Some people are platform mediums. But yeah, I love it. I love being in the energy and everything. It's like it feeds you. Feeds you. Why would she not price? It is, Christina. I love it. I love it. I'm not doing it over TikTok though. I suppose, yeah. So Nick, it's fascinating that you're able to connect like this over TikTok. It's not. Look, this you got to think of it like this, right? This is how you have to think of it. Doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing, whether you're on a phone, on a Zoom, whether I can see you, whether I can't. This is how you do it. So it's a triangle. You, me, and the universe, right? The universe is my teacher, God, angels, whatever you want to say. The source is my teacher. So the source gives me information about you. So the source knows who I'm talking to, you. So the source gives, and you are connected, right? That's just normal, natural stuff. You are connected to the source. I am also connected to the source. I am feeling what the universe is telling me to feel through your loved one coming around me. So if we ask for, let's say we ask for granddad and he shows me a brown leather suite, which he is doing. Somebody's granddad has a brown leather suite. So I'm looking over here and connecting to the granddad energy, but the source is also connecting and it all comes back to me. So it kind of all comes to me. So I'm not connecting to you through TikTok. I'm connecting to the energy of wherever it comes from. But if you think of it as a triangle, so it could be source triangle, it could be your granddad. So your granddad could be at the top, you one side, me the other, and then granddad energy feeds me. So it doesn't matter about you, really. I could get somebody who could give me an envelope with a name in it, or give me an envelope with a cross on it, and the universe would say they know who that cross belongs to. So I'd read the energy connecting to the cross to the person. It's just all about energy. But if you let the universe teach you when you're doing this sort of thing, if you let the universe teach you, you're not restricted. So like when you go on courses and that, except my course, when you go on courses, they will teach to their ability. I teach definitely to my ability because I connect to the source and my ability is infinite. So I teach you to connect to the source. It's so different. It is so different. And you can try it. No, TikTok isn't the delivery tool. Well, TikTok connects you to me, as in gives you me and you, puts me and you together, but nothing else energetically wise at all. Yeah, I've gone hot now. So who's got a granddad with a brown leather sofa? Oh, I need to have unplugged it. Someone has a granddad with a brown leather sofa. Pisces, Christine. 3rd of March. Of course you knew. Of course you did. You got to believe in it all. Are you the 2nd? Woohoo! What year? What if we're the same year, a day apart? I love it. Why haven't you got a picture up? Oh, 91. You never. Oh, I'm a good bit older than you. You are a baby. 60 for me. 3rd of the 3rd, 60. Oh my God. You're like, you're younger than my daughter. Definitely a baby. Love that. Let's go to Christina. So I'm still, somebody will have a granddad with a brown leather sofa, or someone has got a brown leather sofa. Thank you. Right. I want to give you one of my sorceress cards first. Meet Enheduanna. Enheduanna is a goddess. You can look up the meaning of Enheduanna. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but this is like, I am the goddess. I am the beauty. I am the growth. I am the moving forward. Partner's parents, might be them then. Anyway, sorry, I've lost the track now because I'm reading the comments. Stop, Jan. So this is that I am moving forward. This is the brave. This is how I feel with this. It's like I need to be brave. I'm going forward. It's like I'm old before my time if I'm you. So definitely old soul is what I want to say. They're putting different hats on you. Now, you might like hats or you might not. But there could be symbolic meaning to wear the right hat for the job. Always putting people before yourself, but that needs to change. And I feel that you need to connect to yourself more strongly and your spiritual side, of course, and everything is going to open up. You've got everything around your throat here. So your throat chakra, your speaking is getting ready to open up, and it's going to be giving you the voice that you need to speak. It's like you're on that plateau. So where you said you've lost your job, that's on a plateau. I've lost my job. What am I doing now? Where am I going? But I need to connect to all of this to be able to speak and work out what I need to do. Definitely what you've been doing isn't right, and I'm getting ready for change. I'm getting ready to connect to the spiritual energies for change, and I do feel that they'll bring in what I need. So, you know, you might get a random thing coming up on your computer or pewter even, or somebody, you might meet a random person in a coffee shop and they'll talk about something, you'll think, oh yeah, I could do that, or they're telling me that for a reason. There's something that someone's going to tell you or show you excuse me, to do with speaking for a reason, to get a new job. Yeah, that's where you're going. I'm trying to go in a direction when I do something more meaningful. That's where you're going, doing something more meaningful, more helpful to people. So it's usually, what have I done in my life? What have I done already? Where am I going? How am I taking myself forward? So what's happened to you in your life? What have you experienced? And it's that experience, that spirit touching my scalp for you. That's what I'm taking forward. So I used to be a teacher in adult education. Now I teach people on their spiritual path. So I take the teaching forward, but in a different context. So what have you done? Where are you going? What are you doing? That's what you need to do, need to think about. Speaking, it can be anything. It can be speech therapy, it could be talking, it could be talking to groups of people, it can be talking one-to-one. It's all about voice. When you open up your voice chakra, your true voice comes out, and then it also connects to your heart, which is speaking from the heart. So it's like taking away any ego, speaking from the heart, always allowing your voice to come through. Your voice is going to take you where you need to go. So whatever, when I say your voice, it means your message to the universe. Could be. I would try and think outside that proverbial box, or not even have a box. There's something more for you. It's like they'll give you something really obscure. It might even be starting up your own business with things in it, or half-owned business, half working for someone. That's more what I feel, half working for someone, half business. And it could be, if you're talking about consulting, it could be a consulting business that I'm doing on my own, or my own anything, but it's talking. It's talking. Whoops. This one is be discerning. But this is like, I know there are 2 businesses starting around me at the moment, but this is going to be yours. Yours. So you've got your snake for healing all around your throat again, look. So snake for healing, getting you ready, putting you in the right place. Roses are blooming. That's your life blooming. She's got the wolf energy for unconditional love. Red is like get ready to go. And then you've got the purple, you've got the amber, and then you've got, she's got the bumblebee on a third eye, getting ready to make that work. And then she's just having a little bit of a wink, and it's like, I know what I'm doing. It's all going to fall into place. You need to change that. I'm not the best at voicing my needs, so you just need to say, I'm ready to voice my needs. I am voicing my needs. So for a week, say I'm ready to voice my needs. After a week, say I am voicing my needs, or hear my needs, listen to my needs. You need to do it. You know, people that are coming through life now, they're getting on the soul path like this, and it's all your age group. Sort of anything between 20-ish to in their 30s, really coming through strong. Even as young as 18, actually even as young as 15, I've had on their path straight away, earning money when they're still at school or whatever. They're just doing it. And this is you with your egg, look. Your egg is like rebirth. So you are being reborn. There you've got your amber. So you're getting ready to go. Now you're getting ready to go. Then you want a purple one in these cards to tell you that you're going. But you've got your egg behind you. You've come out of your egg. So think. You need to think. You need to connect to your soul. When you connect to your soul comes here, and your soul knows exactly what it needs to experience. You as the human need to connect to it. So even if your mum or your dad or your granny or your granddad says, oh, let me just turn that off. Oh, I want that phone call really. Never mind. Even if your mum, your granny, your granddad or someone says, no, you can't do that. You should be doing this. Why don't you do that? You need to go to university. You need to do that. It's like, actually, thank you very much for your advice, but I know inside me what I need to do. And it's that feeling the soul is telling you. So the more you can meditate to soul, the more you can connect to soul, the more stuff that comes into your life will be on point like that. It's that on point that you're looking for. And it will be there, but you have to kind of dismiss what other people are telling you to do. Oh, let me send a message. Let me just see if I can do that. I'll call you back. Let me just say that. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. I'll call you back. Oh, they can't receive text messages. But anyway, so it's all about that. So when people give advice, just say thank you. And then in your mind or your heart, just say, I know I'm not going to do that, but do your own thing. Don't worry about income. When you're doing the right thing, that income will be there. Don't think about income. Don't worry about income. Don't be concerned about income. It will be there. If you're doing the right thing, and especially with what you're doing, because you're going to be helping people, therefore working intuitively and connecting to the universe, you will be doing what you're destined to do. So they're going to pay you for it somehow, somewhere. Yeah. Keep going. You will do it, and you will find it. Come back on in about 3 weeks if you don't come on before that, and let us know, because there will be changes. Or you might say, oh, well, this came onto my path, but I thought I couldn't do it. Then I'd say, well, you should be listening to your soul. Because when your soul gives you stuff, you might think that I can't do it, or that's not for me, but it is for you. And that's the main message here, coming out of your egg and going forward. Yeah, full of yourself. So you haven't got the purple yet, which is what I'd look for. You've got I'm full of myself. I'm ready. I've got everything I need. That doesn't mean full of myself showing off. It means full of myself. I've got everything that I need. There's a great grandfather energy that comes around you, and he's like moving things like this and saying, come on, let's have you. Let's have you going forward. He's planting you like a seed, and you're just going to grow so quickly. Yes. Perfect. In a nutshell. There you go. That leads you to your freedom. Perfect. We all want freedom. Freedom of movement, freedom of passion, freedom of love. We all want that freedom. Yep. Use your voice. Your voice might not be speaking. Your voice might be movement. It might be creativity. Do it. Meditate. You need to meditate to get on in your space. And then your I am presence. So your I am is, I am worthy, I am love, I have all the income that I need to be what I need to be. You won't look for money when you're in the right place. I never look for money, but I know where I need to charge. There's a difference. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. This is Georgie. Sorry, I'm not doing any more. I've got to take that phone call. So yeah, get on with it. Meet Hene Joanna, see what she stands for. And money, heal up. I've just pulled out that. Let me see what else is in my little pot. You've got two. One is singing on the moon, swinging on the moon, that kind of thing, enjoying. And then you've got your travel here. Are you married with children, or are you free, single to do what you want? What are you? That's travel, moving forward. There's work abroad for you. There's work in different countries. Fiance. Right, we'll leave him there then. But there's travel. There's work for you in different countries. You need to make sure he's open to change. You don't have to say anything yet. Just get on with it and he'll see the changes. But yeah, keep going. Yep, definitely report back. And you will get an opportunity coming in to work abroad once you've got your little niche thing. He can be your manager. But anyway, it's all there for you. So that's another reason why you're meant to come on here today. Thank you so much. And I do have to go, and I will see you all in the morning. What day is it tomorrow? Saturday. Yes, I'll be on Saturday, maybe a little bit later. But I'm always on every morning, anything from 7 a.m. UK time. Sometimes between 7 and past. You're welcome. Take care. Speak to you all soon. Bye for now.